Move away from the Charlotte Motor Speedway and over to Worldwide Technology Raceway. It's the Enjoy Illinois 300, round 15 of the regular season here for the NASCAR Cup Series. What's going to happen in the great unknown? Let's change it over for pre-race ceremonies and head downstairs to Fox Sports.
Hot or they want to be cold. They don't want to be both. Anytime they get brittle when you go from extreme heat to extreme cool, that's what these long straightaways do, and you can get yourself in trouble breaking a rotor. Kevin, that's a first-hand view of exactly what happens.
On a nice, warm, sunny day outside St. Louis. Let's go trackside.
Race fans, and now to give the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome Cardinals pitcher and music artist Adam Wainwright.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Enjoy Illinois 300. We're so glad you're here today. Racers, drivers, start your engines!
36 drivers ready to compete on this 1.25 mile oval for 300 miles. It's NASCAR on Fox.
When the sun rises over this city, it acts as a symbol, a promise to be renewed. Slates have been washed clean in the Mississippi, and as you embark on these 300 miles,
he's going to see if he can create his own legacy in that car.
Don't look back in your rearview mirror. Be more concerned with the tumultuous journey ahead.
This is going to get wild, y'all. A lot of action.
action, a lot of frustration.
Gateway offers more than simply a passageway to the west. It's another opportunity to forge your path to a spot in the playoffs. Welcome to St. Louis on FS1.
We're on the east side of the Mississippi in Madison, Illinois, alongside St. Louis. Welcome back to the Enjoy Illinois 300. Michael McDowell has won his third pole position of the season. Kevin, let's dial him up.
Michael McDowell, Kevin and Clint up in the Fox booth. You got a copy?
I got you guys.
Well, buddy, you put that car on the pole. You've got the best pit box. You've got the best starting spot. How do we turn that into a win today?
We really do have a really fast Ford Mustang. Really proud of everybody up front row. We just got to execute this like we did yesterday. We just got to go out there, do what we can, not beat ourselves. Got a great pit stall selection, great starting spot, track position. Got to do all the things that matter today and hopefully get ourselves into victory lane.
All right, man. Well, good luck. And I'm just going to warn you, there's going to be an explosion on the backstretch, so be prepared.
And it scared the junk out of me last time, so thanks for the heads up.
Have fun.
All right, McDowell will share the all-Ford front row with Penske Racing's Austin Cindric, making his second front row start here. Row number 2, Ryan Blaney started top 5 all 3 years we've been here. And let's ring up last week's winner, Christopher Bell.
How about you, Christopher Bell? It's Boyer and the boys up in the booth. You got us?
Yes, sir.
Man, took a beating the last month and a half or so, but you finally knocked that door down, got in victory lane. Last week, another good car this week. What do you think about this place? How do you get it 2 in a row out of it?
Yeah, last week was awesome, that's for sure. I love Gateway. It's been a great track for me in the past. I got my first ever pavement NASCAR win back in 2016 in the Truck Series, so it's got a special place in my heart. The last 2 years haven't been great, but I felt really good yesterday, so hopefully we can turn it around here at Gateway this week.
Man, we saw shots fired. Kevin and I noted at the end of that practice session, all the Toyotas were parked on pit road. Was that telling the competition something?
Actually, I feel like it was just a matter of running out of time after practice to get all your adjustments in. So I don't really know, though. I just do whatever Adam tells me to do.
All right, buddy. Good luck. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, Glenn.
Regan, what do you got?
Well, Clint, it's been a tough six race stretch for Ryan Blaney. Only one top 10 in the course of those 6 races. In fact, the past 2 races, 2 DNFs at Darlington as well as Charlotte. Spoke to crew chief Jonathan Hassler. He said the speed has been good during that stretch of races. Now they have got to get a result to match the speed that they've had yesterday. Very good. They qualified 3rd and had that speed in qualifying. Keep an eye on him today.
All set to go then. Let's welcome into the comms booth Josh T. JT, welcome. This should be quite a fun session ahead of us then for the remainder of the night. How are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, absolutely. As you've all already heard the voice, now you get to see the face as I covered the break for you.
Ah, cheers.
JB as well just went through last time's winner and the grid a little bit as well with Carl Busch with Ty Gibbs row 5. Talked a little bit about Carl Busch last year as well, and the grid forming up here at Gateway Worldwide Technology Raceway. Let's continue on the grid. Row 4, Bubba Wallace and Brad Keselowski. What could go wrong?
Exactly, what could go wrong? That field is pretty much a danger cusp, isn't it? For all to come through. Still.
Hopefully the TV pictures auto update, Josh, as I don't want you running because they're 2 minutes behind. But
I'm on it.
They'll auto update. Never mind.
This place has been tough on brakes. Pow.
Yeah, when this happens, Mike, there's really, this is the best scenario right here. But Larry, tell us more about it.
Well, Kevin, St. Louis is a 1.25 mile track with very flat corners. It's really a short track with just long straightaways.
Have a little bit of interruption of the audio while Josh runs and sorts the video out. That was very quick running from Josh.
than yesterday, 120
get
degrees.
more live. Yes, we are more
Here's today's
live,
race
and we are
analysis,
very
sponsored by Credit
more
One
live
Bank.
as
And
well,
But I will also hit the brake is, and how about some of these temperatures that these brakes are going to see today? You're going to see caliper temperature around 375 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, the auto update.
fuel window is longer than stage 1, but not as long as stage 2 or 3. These drivers have done very well here. And last season, they were all in victory lane by this time. However, not this year.
How's that?
That is like 20 seconds. Incredible.
I cannot breathe.
Why did you run so fast?
Why is your voice so quiet?
Probably because my mic isn't at the right volume. Is that better? I've upped it.
Nope, it's super quiet again, JT. Can barely hear you.
I deafened you earlier on.
There we go. Can hear you now. Hello.
Hello, let me sort it all out. Hold on.
So, ready to enjoy Illinois for the 300? Shouldn't take too long. Row 1. That takes us with Michael McDowell and Austin Cindric. Row 2, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell. Row 3, Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin. Row 4, Brad Keselowski alongside Bubba Wallace. Row 5, Ty Gibbs, Kyle Busch. Row 6, Will Byron, Joey Logano. Row 7, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman. Row 8, Corey LaJohn, Ross Chastain. Row 9, Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon. Row 10, Martin Truex Jr. and Carson Hocevar. Further down, row 11, Justin Haley. Alongside Eric Jones, Chase Briscoe and Ricky Stenhouse have row 12. Row 13 is Derek Cross alongside Chris Buescher. Row 14, Noah Gregson and Danny Hemrick. Row 15, Josh Berry, Harrison Burton. Row 16, Daniel Suarez and Ryan Preece. Row 17, John Hanna Nemechek and Cody Ware. Row 18, Todd Gilliland and Zane Smith. 2 previous races here at Gateway. Youngest ever winner here, of course, Joey Logano, 32 years, oldest winner, Kyle Busch. They're the only 2 who won here previously across it. Everyone making at least their first or second starts here as well. Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, the 2 winners already this year. We've seen them both get their way into the playoffs. Track record was set as well. Let's see what we can do. 3 hours and 7 minutes and 34 seconds. That's how long it took. We're ready to go then at Worldwide Technology Raceway. For round 15 of the regular season, they exit turn number 4. It's time to enjoy Illinois for 300 miles, 240 laps. We're green at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Good start for Michael McDowell from the pole. He has a jump into turn 1. Blaney and Cindric rubbed together as they run through. Coming in down low, up the inside. Look at Tyler Reddick. He's coming back through. Ryan Blaney going for 3rd. Little bit of dust, exit of 3. Bubba Wallace moving down to the low line on the back stretch to be coming towards turn 3 and 4. Blaney moves up ahead of Austin Cindric. He takes 3rd position. Cindric goes up high, trying to take a high line, not working out the way he wanted to. Lap 1 complete then. And it's Michael McDowell in the lead, Bell 2nd, and Blaney in 3rd, JT. Nice calm start, that's exactly what we wanted. 239 laps to go. Stage 1 as well takes us with 44 laps to go. Can't hear. Right, 1 second, he says. Bell closing up 3/10. We're on board already.
It's because I reset my Windows audio to sort out my mic. Keselowski, just as you said, it was all calm.
Truex
had a massive snap of oversteer and went right up the track, nearly into the wall. Truex only outside of the number 3.
Yeah, Truex going into turn 1 as well. He's on a high line as they come through. There's Bubba Wallace still in the middle. Exit 2. Will Byron closing up high at the exit as they head down as well. Caution!
Oh, caution.
Don't know the reason why as of yet. No one seems to have... Oh, the 15 and the 42. Cody Ware has gone round and with John Hunter Nemechek, so they have dropped to the rear and continued, but the caution is out.
And none of the cameras which I've chosen on the left-hand side of me, I've got 8 different cameras of onboards. I am using it while I can before it goes behind the paywall next year, which I still have, but still.
Have I misspelled Illinois on the timing monitor? I have. Thank you, Adam. Oh, dear. I copied and pasted that as well. There we go.
And here's a little look at a replay.
So, yeah. Thank you, Adam. I've repaired that. I copied and pasted that as well from the title on the YouTube. So how did it go wrong? Well, OBS has been going wrong all day, I suppose. It's been having a nightmare with us. So, caution's out. Fox on an ad break as well coming into it, so that's always great. Yep. Illinois is a hard one to spell. Illinois.
Yes.
It's in front of me on my commentary notes. The commentary notes, by the way, which is currently the fullest it's ever been for this, because all the production notes are on it as well from this weekend. All the MotoGP notes, all the IndyCar notes, and all the NASCAR notes, they've all been filed in to each other.
I can confirm.
How does Susie Penny do this? Go
on. Illinois is IS very hard to spell.
So, caution 1 has now been deployed. So, McDowell will get another have a go at a restart. Isn't that always the way when it comes into it? So, yellow is out. As you see on timing 71's graphics as well up here in the box. Gives us time to regroup. Go on.
I'm trying to get my setup perfect because we were showing off our setups in action to the little owl, and I'm trying to do my version. Hold on.
I think I was...
which is one of the reasons I have 8 different onboard cameras on this side.
Show off. I've got an iPad, which is showing me all the information I need for cameras. I'm going to miss it, you know. I mean, do we get it because we have Discovery?
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah,
to be fair.
I'm the same. But I'm going to miss it being in the app. Go on.
Yeah, it also might be a good idea, me not looking down the eyes of the Ninja camera and actually looking up where I'm supposed to look.
Yes. Ignore the Ninja camera. We're up here. To come in there. Need to reposition that as well. So caution's out then. We'll do what we usually do. As soon as Fox come back, we'll hand over to them to cover it. We'll come back for the green. And there's Bubba Wallace, who's moved his way up into 8th position. USON also had the call today. Matt White and, as always, Matthew Owens in the commentary for that one.
Today, I am all yours.
Oh, you're not doing 2 roles?
No.
Why is that?
I've not been called for 2 roles.
Ah.
Because they use DD12 plus AD TV.
Right.
So I'm
Same
not
as
needed
us.
for TV picks, and they didn't do IndyCar.
No, they didn't do IndyCar, that's right. Ah!
And there's the massive explosion.
That was late. I was expecting that on the warm-up laps. They've done it now during the race. On lap 5. That's nice. I was expecting them to do it. They didn't do it on the parade laps.
Unless if that's a replay.
Don't think so, because they're on ad break. They've just come back now. Let's head back over then. The wall feed.
And some of that stuff falls to the track.
I don't think it was quite down there on that one. Now, there you go.
Yeah, that's what all the muck was on the start.
Maybe it should have blown the track off a little bit, but...
Now here's what happened to Brad Kay. I'm sorry, we'll have that for you. What showed him get way up and out of the groove, but did not cause a caution. What did was lap 3, John Hunter Nemechek going around.
Yeah, here it is. You see on the right part of your screen, Bubba Wallace just gets loose, has to chase it up, gets in the side of him. Great save by both drivers. It's going to lose him some spots, but not near as many as it would if they were around backwards.
Live to fight another day.
That's exactly right. Good save, Brad Keselowski.
Keselowski started 7th. He is now
ready for the restart.
11th. And we were invited to sit in on the pole sitters pre-race team meeting today.
First thing I want to start off with, it's not just a normal pole. It's the first non-speedway pole for Michael, for the company. That's really good. So round of applause for everybody right there. That's good. Another great thing about getting the pole, we got, I think it's almost a second of advantage on pit road time today. So that's going to be huge. Historically, the guys that run top 10 run top 10 all day here. I can't imagine how fun next week be if we already got a win in the bag, too. All right, guys, let's do it. Cool. Thanks, y'all.
McDowell has led all 6 laps, 3 under green, 3 under caution now, as they line up for the restart with Christopher Bell, who started the race 4th, alongside then Blaney and Cindric, Reddick and Hamlin. 4 drivers.
Here we come then. Back to green flag running for the Enjoy Illinois 300. McDowell will lead Bell. Pace car pulls off at 4. Ready to go green again. 7 of 45 inside stage 1. Beautiful blue skies. Into the Geico restart zone. We're racing again here at Gateway. Good restart, actually, as they're coming towards turn 1. Bell with the inside line will get the draft, but McDowell's holding on the outside line. Forces them both up. A little bit of a slide from the rear there from Bell. And Bell's going to be out-dragged by McDowell on the outside, and McDowell on the high line gets it through, JT. So that, actually, we could be seeing that Ford have some pace for the first time since Daytona. They just heard as well. First non-super speedway pole of the year, and McDowell wants to win it. Those who run in the top 10 here usually stay in the top 10. That's what was seen, because only 10 lead changes last year as well. In 2022, 12 lead changes.
Yep, absolutely. As well as here we have Cindric side by side with Blaney. Noted, don't open my drinks, which are carbonated, for the next half an hour, because I've just run up the stairs with them. Yeah. In hand, because I saw this side by side for the restart. So,
that's alright, my freezer's still not working
properly.
Let's
not have an explosion in the commentary box. You already had an explosion trackside.
Yeah, it's alright, my freezer's still not working properly either. We think it's working now. I hope it's working now, but it's being a pain. So, yeah. Somebody pass me a hammer. Oh, that's Brad Keselowski on the outside line with Kyle Busch on the inside. Busch is going through here for this, and Logano's coming into the battle as well. Joey Logano's on the inside of this battle that we can't see. They're 3 wide. If we get an off-board camera, Brad backs out of it. There's Logano just down low into turn 3. There he is on the inside line. And Logano goes through. Can he get Keselowski as well for 10th position? They draw side-by-side level here. Over the start line into turn 1. Keselowski on the high line should be able to swing it through.
Yep, they are very side by side. Keselowski gets the whole shot a little bit as well. Logano fights back on the inside. Keselowski still on the outside as well as we go down towards the front stretch. Kyle Larson, Bowman gets through as well on Kyle Busch, and I like how I've organised my cameras, because on top I had Larson, on the bottom I had Busch next to each other. So that was quite nice. And they're only a couple of seconds in front of our TV picks, which isn't that bad, actually.
Yeah, JT...
They're actually in sync.
Yeah, JT, why have we got Ninja open?
I don't know.
Neither do I. We don't need Ninja open because I can just have my normal camera. Because you have TV pictures, if I'm not very much mistaken.
Yes. Yeah, let me...
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Ninja.
Bye-bye, Ninja. I get my phone back.
Hey, I can use Discord.
The thing is that we didn't realise. No messages.
Yeah. I can change that if you want.
No, I don't have messages. I haven't read them. 2 hours ago. Oh, dear.
Oh, whoops.
My fault. Right. I did forget, actually, because me and JT are on Discord for this one. So I can have my cam on because he can see the TV pictures already. He's synced up with me, so...
Yeah, I've got main TV pics up there, and then just a couple of seconds in front is all the onboards.
Yeah.
Which
Same here.
is quite nice. But do you have 8, Josh? Out of 36.
I have 1. Which is still good. Yeah. Well, I've only got the iPad, haven't I? If I had a super...
You can have 4 in one screen.
Can you? How?
Yeah, it's a quad screen. I've got 2 screens here, and I've got four nukes, which makes 8.
What,
Finished
on
21st
iPad?
in the 2022 St. Louis race to Chase Elliott. We're on board with him now.
How did you do that on iPad?
I don't know.
Oh. I'm sticking with the race leader, to be fair. Great, now you made me turn it off. I can't see it.
Larson looking round the outside of Keselowski. Here we go. Larson going round the outside. He's down the inside now into turn 3.
Nice move from Kyle Larson. Keeps it nice and sweet. The Indy 500 Rookie of the Year doing actually his first laps in a while. 15 of 225 remaining. 31 left in stage 1.
Ad break, are we surprised?
Not really. I've got the schedule, remember?
Yeah.
I know when they're coming and coming back. Got 3 minutes from commercial break. Did you ever get your media login back?
No.
Oh, right. Will we apply for IndyCar? Yes.
Larson still side by side with
Bowman.
Bowman gets the long shot down on the low side into turn 1.
Battle for 10th
Gains
and 11th.
a lot. Here comes Keselowski down on the
That's
low
going to be
side
tight.
as well.
Does Larson know he's there? That's the question. Keselowski gets a little bit close to his bumper as they head back again. And there we see Truex on the inside of Ryan Blaney.
Oh.
Caution!
And the one of the cars is around.
16.
It's a 16, and I've got it on the lower
Derek
right-hand
Kraus.
side.
So
Gets it in reverse now.
So that's Derek Kraus. So who's hit him? Is it the 31? Daniel Hemrick has dropped to the back. Can't quite tell from that one.
Where is very slow.
Ah, so it's Cody Ware. Is it again? Is it him again?
Ware was incredibly slow.
It is Cody Ware for a second
crawling.
time. A second time today, Cody Ware's it in the wall. Oh,
Santino Fucci, the IndyCar bowling ball. The NASCAR bowling ball
Cody
award
Ware?
goes to...
oh my God.
It's being counted as the number 51 and 16. The 51.
That's Derek
in
Kraus.
21st.
And just okay. It's Derek Kraus and Connor Ware is. Yeah, 16 and 15 instead of backstretch.
Oh yeah, they've
Right,
just
they've just corrected it.
They've
So
just corrected it.
It's
Yeah.
Derek Kraus and Connor Ware who have come to blows.
I thought it was Cody Ware who was.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much, Siri.
My God. Well, second caution of the day, and we're not even halfway through the stage.
Are we going till midnight here?
I hope not.
No. It should be over by 11:30.
Hey, is it time for me to print a maths paper off? I think it is.
Well, we'll hand it back. Well, the problem is, let's hand it back over to the world feed. Party time in Illinois. I don't like how that is going to probably get us in trouble again. So I'm turning it down low until I hear the wonderful Mike Joy.
Worldwide Technology Raceway. Again, action off turn number 2. Derek Kraus into Cody Ware. Ware in his second start of the season. Ran at Talladega, where he finished 24th.
Now this is the one that's going to shake the strategy up, Larry. You think?
I think we will see a mixed bag of strategy, especially in the back of the pack, because what this would do is open the door to do something even more creative at the end of stage 1, especially if you're on back in the pack.
A lot of pit crews on the wall.
Yeah, and this is some of the worst time to be the leaders, right? You want to keep that track position, but all of a sudden everybody starts to get a step up on you on the strategy.
Here they come. It's those drivers that were needing adjustments.
Yeah.
Need no more. Here comes Keselowski, Busch.
Well, some commentary would be good, but there isn't any from NBC. From Fox. They've all gone quiet. The 19.
Drivers from
over.
13th on back coming to pit road. tires, fuel, and handling adjustments as needed. So the first 12 did not stop here at lap 19, and stage 1 is only 45 laps long.
Well, I mean, why pit? Why bother coming in when...
I mean, why bother taking a photo for your phone to instantly run out, which explains why it took so long for Apple to actually save the photo to your camera roll.
That too. Oh, the Wi-Fi went off on my iPad.
Ah, more tech issues in the JB Motorsports household and comments box.
One of these days, honestly.
Now,
Cody Ware, though, has been involved in both accidents, and I think he's now down pit lane. Yes, he is.
yeah, Keselowski is as well.
How much unlucky does he have to... Oh, yeah, Brad Keselowski is coming down. Here he is actually coming down pit road. What's he done wrong?
Now, I don't want to touch any cameras. I was going to change to Brad Keselowski, but I know as soon as I change one of these cameras, the car which I get rid of is going to cause a caution, and I'm going to curse it. So I'm just going to leave it.
Probably for the best to leave it.
Has
I
he
mean,
got a
9
flat?
times out of 10. Yeah? 9 times out of 10?
Has he got a flat? Or they're tight? Are they making sure the wheel nuts are tightened?
They are making sure the wheel nuts are tightened. I'm having a look. There's been no on-track lead changes, by the way. Michael McDowell's led all this race.
No.
Nothing's come through on the timeline, which I believe is being written by Kobe. Again, our friend Kobe Lambeth.
I am going to feed in the officials' radio into my headphones as
That's
well.
what I forgot to get up. Do you want me to save you the problem?
Please do.
I'm on it.
And then you have control of when to mute it when with talkie.
I love how you have faith in that.
On stage breaks and at the end of the race, because they spoil the winner at the end of the race because they ask him to go down to the... Yeah.
Well, I just turned the tab off, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. We're on 1 to go, JB.
Yeah, it's never going to be that nice to me, is it? Into the choose line.
Dow goes onto the high side. Bell down on the low side. That looks like you're row 1. Larson goes down low. Elliott looks good to go high.
We're waiting. Officials are playing.
Awesome. Right, the little owl. If you are watching, I'm sending the photos. Give me a moment.
Did we hear that?
Yes, I heard that.
Excellent.
Fox swamped it though.
Yeah. Brad Keselowski, suspected loose wheel. And Ricky Steinhaus Jr. has been called for speeding. So that's what's coming through.
Wow.
Quick question for you, JT. True or false? Mike Mordell's best career cup finish at Worldwide Technology Raceway is 9th. True or false?
False.
It's true.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought he finished higher.
Nope, it is true. Finished 9th. His best finish here as well. Back in 2023, I believe.
I'm sure I have it in my head that he finished higher, but okay.
It says here. Look, I'm going on the stats here. That's what I'm going for. Geico, restart zone. Go again. Al Illinois. Good restart this time, though, for Michael McDowell. Coming down low is Bell. Blaney's on the high line. And Michael McDowell likes that high outside line. He can get a nice swing on to the backstretch as well. Christopher Bell, who won last time out the Coca-Cola 600, he's right there as well to capitalise as we head down.
We can call it that, yes. The
It was,
600,
what
not...
was it? The Coca-Cola 350, something like that, in reality.
I think it was 350, yeah, there we go.
Something stupid. Something stupid that meant...
photos the first time and they're blurry, taking the second time.
Well, me and JT had to stay up until 4:30 a.m. after being up for God knows how many hours for a cancelled race. So We were not happy.
It was so nice going to sleep after that.
Really was, yeah.
Even when the sun was up.
Yeah, honestly it was. I loved it. Because it was a cool, nice early sun. As Joey Logano and Bubba Wallace go side by side with Alex Bowman now. And this is over 9th, 10th and 11th places in the field. So just being a little bit careful. Don't want to cause another caution. Saying that, Logano's going to swing it down low into turn 1. Completely catch Bubba Wallace by surprise. Logano goes the low line. Joining the fight now as well is Chase Elliott, who's trying to be on the inside. Oh, and Bubba just cuts underneath the back of Reddick. So, unless Logano's got ahead of him, I can't tell. There's Elliott battling now as well with Bowman. Side by side, Elliott on the low line. Bowman sending up high. Bubba looks like he's standing still. He's going to hold up Bowman in the 48. Elliott's going to go down low. Here comes Kyle Larson as well from 13th place. We take a look at Michael McDowell leading.
Yep, McDowell out in front by a couple of car lengths to the 20 of Christopher Bell. Then a couple of car lengths back is Blaney. Maybe one, now two as we go down the front stretch. And here side by side is Bubba Wallace, Chase Elliott down into 3.
That's going to be late from Bubba, but he's going to make it stick. Elliott's going to have to drop back. The line tightens up exit of 4. Nearly goes into the safer barrier that's been installed there as well. Nice early start to this one. Yeah, 27 and 45 in the first stage. Already 2 cautions under our belt. Elliott staying up high as well. Bubba Wallace, yeah, you see me hanging on the 2 throttles. Yeah, you see me hanging throttle at the exit of turn 2. So Bubba's losing rear grip, but he's almost in the grass there, JT, inside of 2, before he gets the curb at 3. So into 4, so he's really struggling out there, is Bubba.
Yep, absolutely as well. Bubba Wallace dropping down, so is Corey LaJoy and Austin Dillon. They are also dropping down as well. Here is Chase Briscoe, currently 24th, started 23rd. He's gone down 1 since the start on lap 28 of 45, about to start lap 29. Bubba Wallace looks onto the high side of Chase Elliott. That allows Kyle Larson to slip down on the low side.
Desperately trying, well, cautiously, wildly accelerating. That's what we always like to say, isn't it? So Michael McDowell leading all 28 laps so far. No on-track lead changes. The problem with Worldwide Technology Raceway, this is our 3rd race here. One in 22, one in 23, now one in 24. It's our 3rd race. But the top 10 don't change that much. So Michael McDowell can just ease out front. It's a short, I don't know, it's not a short track, is it, Jitty? But it's a shortish style circuit, and it's hard to get into the full swing of things.
It's a 1.25 mile circuit. Intermediate speedway, it is listed as on the list of NASCAR tracks. As here we have the number 10. That answers the question of who is in the bottom left-hand side of screen 1 on the onboards. It's a lime green bonnet with an orange surroundings as well. The 10 of no breaks them down in 26 currently as we go into turn 3 on board with one of the 4 performance cars.
Yeah, it's got infield sections at this place as well. It's not just an oval, it's also got an infield road course that they use here. It was built back in 1967.
Who actually uses it though?
I have not got a clue. It's a weird circuit, isn't it?
It's not NASCAR, it's not IndyCar.
It must be like local racing.
Yeah, I'm now going to go on to Motor America.
Ah, they could do it. Yeah, Motor America could do it. That's probably it, yeah. We'll ask Mallory when we go to Donington, JT. You're there on the Sunday, aren't you? One on pit road.
Yeah.
So someone's headed down below.
Formula Drift.
Ah, yeah, I'll do it. Formula Drift will definitely be here. It's their type of circuit. That's why we've got curbs.
They are here 19th, 20th of July.
It's the only speedway I can think of in the world that has curbs. Through turns 1, 2, 3, and 4. It always gets me when we come here. We'll be here, of course, for IndyCar at the end of the year. The penultimate race of the season. It always flies by that race as well, so I'm really hoping this one does. Last year, I believe, was 3 hours long, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Worldwide Technology Raceway, of course, have a drag strip as well. They were active yesterday. Sorry, they weren't active yesterday, but they will be active next week, 7th to the 10th.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 hours, 7 minutes, 34 seconds. So, and we're 27 minutes in. Don't you just love NASCAR? We're not here next week, by the way. NASCAR will be, but NASCAR will be on a USRN because some bright person decided to put the Formula 1 Canadian Grand Prix, the NASCAR race, and the IndyCar race at Red America all on at exactly the same time. Like, exactly.
And guess who is rushing back from Brands Hatch to try and get back here to go live for USRN?
Are you going to be able to do that? 7 o'clock, isn't it?
I am going to try my best. It is going to be so touch and go, but I'm going to try my best.
Megan's laptop is on standby.
Because it starts at 8:30 NASCAR. Stuff finishes around... No, because they have a...
What time's F1?
They have a parade at... F1 is at 7, so they'll finish... Wait, you'll be able to do F1...
And then join NASCAR, you know.
And then join NASCAR.
After
So,
an entire day of touring cars.
if I get back in time, which I probably won't, because they have the parade at the end of the day, then you've got to get out, then you've got to travel 2 hours, and the parade sometimes doesn't finish until 6:30, and then 6:30 to 8:30 is 2 hours, and that's not taking account of getting out of the Brands Hatch car parks and walking to the car from the Paddock Hill grandstand. I could start it and then join you, but I will try my best. We may not stay for the end
there is another thing that everyone's forgetting. You could just team view on your phone, your PC, start it with recording. Start it streaming and then be home. There's many ways that we can do it.
Yes.
Megan's
but
PC
then again,
has it. Yeah.
If I remember rightly, American Speed Fest, I can't remember if they had a parade last year.
Megan's laptop is on standby anyway, so we'll be okay.
And then we can switch it. Carl Larson on the inside of Bubba Wallace. Down into turn 3. Carl Larson got the longer shot. Then he's going to look round the high side. Bubba Wallace dives down to the low side as well.
White tack is annoying me. McDowell still leads by 1/10 of a second. We're watching the battle now. Christopher Bell moves to the inside line down at turn 3. He's going to try and swing low. He's trying to be... Oh, he's got him! He's got him! Oh, it could be our first lead change of the race here as we come across the line. No, McDowell has the exit speed and gets it. Yeah, the stewards are being quite quiet.
And that's because nothing's happening.
Yeah, we had one down pit road a while ago.
Bell looks on the outside.
Nothing. Look at Blaney. Blaney's coming into... And this is why, because we're coming to the end of stage 1, which is why they're all getting up and ippity, because it's the end of stage points. So it's... Yeah, this is the big one. Oh, look at that. From the 48 of Alex Bowman to the inside line through 2 and 3 to get ahead on Bubba Wallace. Awfully tight if he can do it. And he's pulled it off at the last corner across the control line. So Bowman moves ahead.
Bell looking down the inside, side by side, going into turn 3 on the onboard.
There it is. So Bell going to the inside line. This is our first lead change of the race. It's lap 40 of 200. Sorry, lap 40 of 240, 200 to go.
McDowell just gets it across the line. Milliseconds.
They are side by side constantly as well. McDowell is really holding it in.
Let's see what it is.
38. Wow. 38 thousandths of a second across that line. That's unbelievable. And Bell's forcing him up. And that's going to allow Blaney to come in down low. Getting ready for the flags. So Bell officially takes the lead of the race. That's our first lead change, but has he led a lap? That's the question. as McDowell tried to hold around the outside. Yes, a lead change has finally happened with 4 or 5 to go in stage 1. Bell takes the lead, and we have a lead change. And now Blaney's going to fancy his way through as well.
Yeah, and Blaney just on the back of McDowell now, going down the back straight, not far, not close enough to go for a dive, but he closes up in turn 3, gets down low. McDowell slides up high, you'll see in a moment, JB.
Yep.
And Blaney's slowly catching.
He's a little bit of smoke as well for the front tyre though, Blaney.
Yep.
3 to go in stage 1. Of course, it'll be, I believe, another 56 laps in stage 2. Then it's a big one to the end. Stage 3 always the longest. Flag's getting ready.
Oh, don't you absolutely love it when Blaney's onboard is completely synced with TV pixels to the second?
Yeah. Blaney has the right angle here as we're looking on board with him. You are, I'm not. Out to the line. Adam says he picked Denny Hamlin to win. Where is Denny Hamlin? P5. Good pick actually for Hamlin. He's being...
Yeah, I've got Ryan Blaney, but he's not had the best season, has he?
Yeah.
Not won here before, but...
No, as I said...
As a Ryan Blaney fan, I believe...
Joey Logano and Carl Busch, the only 2 winners here at Gateway. It's going to be 1 to go before we enter the caution. Look at Blaney, gets a good exit. McDowell, I think, has accepted fate. Christopher Bell wants to actually see any form of checkered flag after he won the Coca-Cola 600 under a red flag a week ago at Charlotte. He wants to see a checkered out and take yet another stage win. He's already insured into the playoffs. That's 100% certain with victory. But stage points still matter. Put it out to end stage 1, and Christopher Bell takes the green checkered at stage 1. McDowell second, Blaney third, 10 points to Bell, 9 for McDowell, 8 for Blaney, 7 for Cindric, and 6 for Hamlin. Caution comes out again. Christopher Bell wins stage 1 at the Enjoy Illinois 300 of Worldwide Technology Raceway.
Right, let's actually work out who I've picked, because I can't remember.
Right,
so it looks like it's Chastain, Gregson, Busch, Larson, screen 1,
right.
Berry, Bell, Blaney, and someone.
Someone. That narrows it down. Yeah.
I need to see who's in front to work it out.
Cody Ware is the free pass, and Christopher Bell wins stage 1.
That reminds me, it's the 16 of Kraus, because it's the one that spun.
Early on, causing caution too.
So, Chastain, Gregson, Larson, Busch, Berry, Bell, Blaney, Kraus. It looks like I like bees. With Busch,
I was about to say, yeah, it does sound like it as well.
I mean, I tried to get a little bit of a mix of some front runners, some mid runners, some last runners, and it all seems like I picked the bees.
The bees have it, the bee sharps. As we wait again to see what we're going to have next. So, caution's out, stage 1 is complete. Track cleaners finally go out to get that dirt up as well. That from the fire. Don't see that a lot in NASCAR, do you?
No. I mean, it is NASCAR at the end of the day. It's a NASCAR only thing that would happen. Only NASCAR would ever do that.
IndyCar's had the fire.
Yeah.
Jackson Ambrose has said, hearing Penske Entertainment might be open to promoting more races. Interesting. More than 17, I hear. I speak for everyone who says no. If you want more races, get rid of the doubles.
For everyone who well, I speak for everyone who says that 24 F1 races is way too much.
Oh, I was happy with 18. I really was. 18 F1 races were 16 as well. When we got them. In my opinion, JT, the F1 season should always be an odd number. Because that means that in the final race, there's a possibility that, that they could go in level on points.
True, yeah, but you've mentioned 3 numbers in the past minute. 16, 18, 24.
Yeah, but 17
I
is
see
a
a
nice
lot of
number.
odd numbers.
Alright, 17's a good number. How many did we have in 2021? Was it 21 or 22?
You're making me look now, aren't you?
I think it was 21 and 21. We didn't have Vegas. Didn't have Miami. Didn't have... Oh, that's making me think now. Qatar. Yeah, it must have been 21 and 21.
Oh, bright light. 22 and 21.
Well, oh, Portugal. Yeah. Forgot about Portugal. Right, let's hand it back over to NBC. While we're caution break, yeah.
Mike, don't let him do me that way. It was me.
Yeah, he definitely did not get a tip.
No tip.
No.
All right.
And we were low on gas. I don't know how
We did about run out of gas. Hey, man, you need a little bit of adventure in your life, Kevin.
What we need is we need some cameras because we could put on a great reality show behind the scenes.
Well, here's what we're about to have. Cars will enter the pit lane on the backstretch, come around, hit pit road speed, and we're going to give you a different view of pit stops because both our reporters, Regan Smith and Jamie Little, are up on top of the war wagon.
You heard Travis Peterson tell Mike McDowell and everybody that pit stall is worth 1 second. Let's see if he can get this lead back.
All right, Regan, they're on pit road.
Mike, that's right. They are coming around the pit access road to get to pit road right now. This is the moment where Alan Gustafson will call his driver, Chase Elliott, into the box. They are the final stall on pit road.
Busch
It should
didn't
be the
pit,
easiest
takes the
stall
lead.
to get into for him as a driver. They are going to stop him short. You'll see Alan is actually down on the ground level of the pit stall. He plays a big part in this stop. He has to roll the left rear tire. Chase stops short, hits his marks right where they want him to. The 71 of Zane Smith will be coming around him in just a moment. The race car just a little bit loose, but looks like a good stop for Chase Elliott. Jamie?
Denny Hamlin gets the countdown from his crew chief, Chris Gabehart, who is on top of the box. They're stopping him short. Remember the issues he had last week. He has plenty of room out ahead of him. You see those marks of tape right in the box. They roll the tire. They want to be able to get around Michael McDowell in 34, who's just ahead of him. They work on the left side, and he's off. Denny Hamlin struggling with some different issues in the car for
tight.
the long haul. So they made some
Up
adjustments.
14, 3 strokes Junior and Briscoe. Keselowski up 13. Correction, Todd Gilliland takes the lead. Then it's Kyle Busch, Josh Berry.
Number 9, guys, they've been the best on pit road this year to the point they did their job right there, it looked like.
Yeah, good stop. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but coming out 11th with 4 tires there, I think 4 or 5 got 2 in front of us, so happy with that. Box worked out well, so yeah, let's go race stage 2.
Looking good so far, thanks. Jamie?
Listening to the radio for Denny Hamlin, struggling with some things for the long run. He said that he's a little loose off 4, wanted to maybe tighten it up a little bit. What do you do there? What'd you do for adjustments?
Well, I mean, the track's taken everybody by a little bit of a surprise today with the sun being out more than we expected and pace, but it's really just track position. It's kind of same old Gateway. You've seen some cars get pretty desperate there. 2 tires, staying out, that kind of thing. That's going to be the fight all day long and just be all about ending up in the front when it matters.
Thanks, Chris. Mike?
Thanks, Jamie. Todd Gilliland is the race leader. He pitted at lap 5 and stayed on track and did not stop.
Cautions out then for stage break. 90 to go in stage 2. That'll take us to 100 laps for stage 3 in total. Adam Limrich, hello Adam, says, take your take on SVG winning yesterday in Portland. I think typical that Joe Samaniego and Ben Schneider had to be there to get the interviews and all the reaction. Why couldn't everyone when we were there, hey JT?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have no idea how loud or quiet my mic
That's fine.
is.
Same as mine. We're both on handhelds now because we're on a headset break.
Is it quiet or is it loud?
It's fine. Same as headset.
Awesome. Hello.
Hello.
For once, I don't have to change my microphone volume between mics, because on my last setup that I had to change the gain and everything
You did.
for every single different headphone and handheld that I used. But yeah, this is so much better. Just turn the line and USB volume up on my headphones and I can hear you without even wearing them.
Excellent. Both on handhelds for a while. Because headsets are great, but in breaks like this, it's just nicer to take them off.
It's so hot in here.
It's hot in this box as well. The door's open. It's one of those days.
I can actually hear myself speak without having to listen for it through TalkBack.
Yeah, anybody who doesn't know, TalkBack is the weirdest thing on the planet. Really is.
TalkBack is weird, but I remember it when I started. It just came to me as normal. Like,
does me?
Normally, when people start, they absolutely hate TalkBack, and it takes them ages to get used to it. I was fine with it straight away.
I think the more you get in the zone and the more you hear it, it's like, oh, that's just fine. It's normal. But it's like if you listen to yourself back on tape, it always sounds weird. But I think you're like me.
Thing.
It's rare, isn't it? My voice, when I speak, sounds just the same as it is on television. So that it's weird. Usually you hear your voice deeper, but it's not for me.
See, when I did the Geico 500, you were off, it was USN covering.
Yeah.
And I commentated the photo finish just because I could, and I had the opportunity, and I recorded it, and I synced it up with TV Pigs. And listening back to that, it sounded so weird. Like, you talk as a hobby and all that, like, every single weekend, and then when you listen back to it, it sounds so weird, but then when you're in the moment, you're fine with it.
Yeah, I never like watching myself back. Yeah, I never want to go then. I never.
That signifies that it's nearly time for headsets.
And my headset's destroyed. Like, I don't know if you can see it.
Josh, may I present to you the state of my backup headset on the inside? I don't know.
Take a look at the control.
Oh, that's our chance. Shut up. We get ready.
On this stop at the end of stage 1. Now, Ryan Preece and Martin Truex took only 2 tires. Christopher Bell came in as the leader, and he left as the first driver with 4 new tires, and is currently in 9th place, behind the cars that did not stop and the pair that took only 2. Here's your pole sitter. Stop, Michael McDowell. Remember Travis Peterson saying that they had an extra second because of that last pit stall? Well, here's where they used it. Making that adjustment.
Yeah, and that's about a second penalty on your pit stops. Just making that adjustment slows that pit stop down about 1 second. So he didn't regain the track position on the guys that he pitted with. But those 8 cars in front of the guys with 4 tires, that's going to be a long stage to get that track position back.
So McDowell came out second among the drivers who took 4 tires, ahead of Cindric, Briscoe, Blaney, Hamlin, and Gibbs. Here's your Credit One biggest movers, Todd Gilliland, because he stopped at lap 5 and has not stopped since. He is plus 34 to where he started this race. Josh Berry did not stop under this caution, so he is plus 26.
Hard to come by on that racetrack. Again, that strategy, when those cautions are coming out 18, 19 laps into a race or a run, that creates that opportunity, and you got to take it. Track position's key.
And those guys pitted earlier, and track position is king, and I think it's going to be interesting to see the fall off in those cars to see if the guys on tires can actually make that ground up.
Here we come then. Ready for a green flag once more. JT, you ready? No.
I'm indeed ready. Let me just remember to plug in my headset microphone once more. I actually don't
This is why I have a bus mixer which I can move around all of them on at once.
Wait, hold. Let me try something.
No, because we're coming to the green. Otherwise, you're gonna break your setup. And he's broken his setup.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, that works. Right.
Hi. It works. Come into the green.
Here we come then. Stage 2 at 86 laps to go takes us down to 100. Ready, steady, go in Illinois. Good restart. Todd Gilliland in the lead. He's on the outside line. Kyle Busch has the inside coming down low in towards turn 1. Swings it ahead. Berry and Dillon battling it out. The 47's in there. Steinhaus Jr. Remember, he was involved earlier on. And a little bit of contact, and Blaney's been beaten up. 4 wide. JT on the back stretch as well. That's going to be a caution, not careful. And Cindric gets pushed out down low as well. And there's the problem from JT. I told you.
How in the world did they get out of that without a caution? My word, that was sketchy.
I told you not to mess around with the software. I told you it'll happen.
I mean, yeah, it was 3 wide, still 4 wide sometimes as well. 3 wide, multiple rows deep in the backfield. This is sketchy. As
big one, isn't it, coming?
As I can't see it, as I've lost Gregson's camera, who is in the middle of it. I've lost Bell's camera, who is in the middle of it. So it's all fun.
Henwick came into the pit lane a while ago on lap 50. Just to let you know, that sort of flashed up on my monitor up here in the commentary box. 2 lead changes at the moment. Kyle Busch has taken the lead away. In fact, Todd Gilliland has dropped back down the order. Oh, that's why Gilliland's been forced out wide.
Now, is that a surprise? Or
Sadly
is
not.
that a surprise?
I think it's about normal, don't you?
Yeah, I think. Especially last pick in lap 5, Todd Gilliland. Everyone on new tyres. Him on old tyres. Blaney makes it 3 wide with Byron and McDowell as well. That was tight. Hamlin as well involved.
Ooh, further back as well. Holsevar making some moves up the order as well. They fly by. Look, they can see the safer barrier foam bricks moving around the background. That's what they're supposed to do. So that they're not supposed to be fixed in place, these sort of absorber bricks, as we go 3 wide into 3 with the 14 down low. Briscoe alongside Cindric, who's getting ahead. Cindric drops back to 11th. And Elliott goes up into 9th position. So as Elliott sits, Cindric holds on around the outside and gets ahead of Chase Briscoe. So they're not holding it back either. Cindric on high. Briscoe down low. Oh, and Bubba Wallace is in the high line. Which means we're on board with Justin Haley and Ty Gibbs, yeah.
And Bubba Wallace going around the outside of the 51 car. He is loving it as he goes up onto the high side, Bubba Wallace.
Took me a while to think what you were saying there, but the McDonald's livery, of course, coming through. And it said...
I just saw it on the back of it and I couldn't resist.
Shake and bake. To be fair, it's going quite well, this one, isn't it? It's not, yeah, I thought, oh, it was raining yesterday, we're going to be in for another rain delay, all that lot. Blue skies, beautiful track temperatures. It's looking really good. Fox thinks so. It's time for their break.
Yeah, 95 laps this stage. On lap 15, about to start lap 16 of it. Now, as we go across the line, on board with Kyle Busch out in front. And he is in control of this race by 0.8 of a second. Zane Smith drops down a couple of places as well on that lap. Must have been a little bit of a mistake from him. Or getting out of line further back in the field. And after that incident, the 16 is up into 20th. The 42 is up into 29th as well, side by side, Josh.
Yep, we've got the 4 on the outside as well. This is Berry with Bell on the inside. Stage 1 winner, of course. And got a 600 winner. Bell's going to go down low. And will take 3rd place away from Berry. And going to get helped out here by Austin Dillon, who's in 2nd position. And, yeah, Berry sliding out the rear, almost into the safer barrier, almost collecting Bell. They're back side by side, the back stretch down towards turn 3. Berry on the outside line. Cuts back inside for Bell. And they're going to swamp Dillon here. Because Dillon's is so slow. And there's blue smoke coming off of him. I can see it on the back, on Alex at exit turn 4.
Yep, and Bell going to dive down the inside. He's going to look down the inside, and that is very close to the rear bumper of Dylan there, of the 20 car, and back down the back straight we go.
And there's Kyle Busch leading this race as well. It's a Chevy 1-2 at the moment. Maybe they could have had that look in IndyCar. We won't spoil the results for you if you're going to go watch it. There he goes on the inside. Bell passing Dylan side by side out of turn 4. And Dylan, not a lot of speed at the exit there, but down into turn 1. That high line is faster. Bell's late on the brakes. He turns in and gets it through 1. So that's Bell up into second position. If he can come up high and shut Dylan off, which he's done so, second position goes to Bell. Now,
yeah, good move there from the 20 of Bell.
Getting good this race.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we have Fox going to a break, fans signing the checkered flag.
I mean, I would have signed it. That would have been nice.
But you're not in Illinois.
I know.
You're in Lincolnshire.
I know. Many thousands of miles away. And yet watching this race in about, what, 10 seconds, 20 seconds delay pictures? That's insane. 21st century technology. As we see up the inside for Martin Truex Jr. on Josh Berry. Oh, hello. I thought we had a caution there, the way that camera pulled back.
Same, I thought there was an incident behind Berry, Truex Jr. side by side.
And you can't get it. Truex staying through on the inside. Kyle Busch leads through the early portions of stage 2. Coming in today, how many laps has Kyle Busch led at Worldwide Technology in the Cup Series? Is it 201, 193, 187 or 178? What do you think, JT?
How am I meant to know this? I'm not educated in Path Gateway. I'm going to take a wild guess and say 193.
Let's see. And you are...
wrong.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
That took a while for it to load up.
Is that on the NASCAR website by any chance?
It's on the timeline, yeah.
On the timeline?
Yeah, just playing.
Noted. Let me get it all up.
Just playing. It keeps flashing up. Oh no, we're wrong. It's loaded in. It's 187 laps he's led before today. Ironically now, though, he's led 13 laps, so now he's led 193.
Is it on the app?
Yeah.
Noted.
So I've got it up here in the comms box.
Awesome.
To be fair, this is the first time. As Elliott passes Priest, by the way, for 7th. Busch and Bell are together by a 10th of a second, coming to 1-2, so they're battling for the lead. I must admit that I feel a bit refreshed for NASCAR for the first time in a few weeks. Darlington, I think, dragged. Coca-Cola 600, we all wanted to be over. This is the first time I feel like buzzed.
Yeah, and the gap closes up on Bell and Busch. Got them side by side on the onboard. Bell trying to dive up and look up the inside of Busch. Pulls back behind, going down the backstretch to get in the toe of the number 8 of Kyle Busch.
He can't find the traction, can he? He's fighting constantly for control, and it's just...
Ooh, Bell's going to dive down the inside here, Josh.
Yep, there we go. Swings it through at 4, and he's going to do it. Busch goes wide. Bell's going to go for the lead. He senses the opportunity. They go side by side. And the new leader is the 20 confirmed on the inside line. We heard it from race control as they crossed the control line.
That looks like Busch, though, and it is Busch by 22 thousandths of a second, the time screen says.
And
now it's new
Bell.
leader Bell as they go down the backstretch.
Yeah, it took a while for that to update, but it's Bell who leads after lap 69. He's on to lap 70, and Christopher Bell leads here the Enjoy Illinois 300 for the NASCAR Cup Series. That's more like it. Really is, actually, as well. Good racing coming through. Average speed, by the way, at 93.761 mile an hour. Last lap speed was 131.775, so it's not a flat-out super speedway, as JT says. It's intermediate. You have to lift and brake to get through. That's the 51 who's being passed, so that's on board with Will Byron, the Daytona 500 winner, getting ahead there of Justin Haley. Now we look at the 12, Blaney, and the 14 of Jess Briscoe, what have you found?
I've got it. 62% of fans say that Joey Logano is more likely to find victory lane today than Kyle Busch.
Wow.
68 to 32, that's quite a lot.
Taking me a while to refresh that. I like that timeline. I like the NASCAR app. I'm going to be annoyed when it goes next year. And we lose out.
Are they
on
getting
those
rid
things.
of the timeline as well?
No, just the cameras. But I think if you have a Discovery account or whatever it is account, you should be able to log in to view it.
Yeah.
Which we do, thankfully.
And next time out in Le Mans for WEC, Discovery have a whole page dedicated with literally a full driver tracker, full race control messages, full timer screen, which you have on the pit wall, and all onboard cameras from literally every single driver.
I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of laughs.
And you can try and guess what will be on these screens in Le Mans.
Oh, trust me, my screens are here at Le Mans. I'm getting more monitors in and everything. We're going to be full on for the 24 hours. What are you eating?
Nothing. I'm getting rid of the wrapper because, well, we're monetized.
Oh, fair point. Yeah, good point. Yeah, forgot that. Oh, we are now, by the way, definitely doing Brands Hatch at the end of the year. That's confirmed.
Oh yeah, let's go. I need to see if my dad's got the tickets for that. I think he said he has, and I need to check if he got the World Superbike tickets.
And then
But that's for tomorrow.
Scotland is actually remarkably more expensive than we thought. Not Kill is a
You'll
worry.
be Not Kill is expensive, yes.
Yeah.
Not the entry costs, but the travelling.
What's the phone signal like there? Because I've been told that it's sometimes good, sometimes bad.
No idea, never been there, can't tell you.
Right, that's it. I'm phoning Richard John Neal. I'll ask him.
Thruxton signal, incredible, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Brands Hatch, 7 out of 10. Wait, no. 5 out of 10 if you count the GP circuit, because there's literally non-existent on the GP circuit.
Yeah.
Exit of Clark Curve, it's decent. The infield of Paddock Hill, Druids and Graham Hill Bend, that's decent. That's why I always go there, because I can actually stream from there.
Donington, 7 out of 10. It's great all around the venue, but you go into the middle of the track in the valley area, you've got no signal at all.
Yeah.
And you've got to go under a tunnel to get there as well, so that's why you lost me for a little bit during the stages.
Silverstone, National Circuit,
That's fine.
solid 9 out of 10.
International circuit sometimes is a bit droppy. Paddock area is fine though.
Because I was on the exit of Luffield and it was so smooth for the iconic race 2.
Oh, I was so glad you were there for that.
We've gone into the classic
Stage 2
classic
podcast.
JBMotorsports Stage 2 podcast.
This should become a thing. We should take this section of the race out and just put it as the JBMotorsports podcast. Because that's what happens.
Hold on.
Are you getting your podcast, Mike, or something? You can't hear me, so. Bell leads. As we're going through the field at the moment.
I can hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
It is just
yeah,
a
if you give me a moment, I will get my podcast mic. Hold on.
There we go. Where's the wind? Oh, you've put the windshield on the handheld. I get you now. He does the same as me on mine. Jess says, just watch, there'll be a caution now. There probably will be, Jess. There probably will be, yeah. It's always the way it happens. Well, an hour in. 1 hour, 1 minute and 25 seconds. But actually, do you know, I'd rather stage 2 go quietly. And just, you know, like we did a couple of weeks ago. And then stage 3 can be all the bells and whistles we like. Because so far, it's 10 to 10 in the UK. And it's pottering along quite nicely. I quite like it. Here's Austin Cindric then. Where's he down? 8th position at the moment. Hamlin's moved up into 10th. He's got ahead of Ryan Preece on lap 80. of 240. 160 to go.
Louder, quieter, good.
About the same.
Awesome. This mic is very different. It has to be way lower than my others because it's a condenser mic.
Yes. So no shouting.
No shouty with this one, no.
Tell you what though, the day I get one of those Coles lip microphones, cricket commentary will be so much easier. Cricket
It'll
goes...
be the best day of your life that day.
Oh, it would be. Hang on, are we supposed to be... Oh, look at that. That is a wonderful tribute on the NASCAR, of course, to Helen. Oh, that's nice. Of course, Lightning, who was forever
absolutely.
in the Daytona 500, ran everything, did the tickets. She passed away recently as well. Wonderful tribute on the cars. A loving mother is the tribute. That's nice. She was the mother of NASCAR, and she's always at Daytona. And when they head there next time out, it's not going to be nice. It's going to feel very empty. I hope they rename the stalls after her as well and put some honours on as we get into it.
Well, they've already named the ticket officer after her. That was recently as well. That was before she passed. That was a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
It was actually thinking about
If
it.
I remember rightly.
We need
Fox did a
something
full
there.
feature on her as well this year for the Daytona 500. Good that they did it this year, not next year.
Yes. I'm very glad about that. We had it actually. We had it on our broadcast.
Yeah, so hello everyone and welcome to the JB Motorsports Stage 2 NASCAR podcast. I'm Josh Team, alongside is Josh Birch.
Oh, hello. We've just seen 3 different tracks. There's Texas, everyone.
Go on.
I've put us in Texas by accident.
As we're teleporting to Texas, now back to Gateway and Worldwide Technology
it's
Raceway.
peaking. It's peaking. It's peaking.
Is it?
Yes, yours is peaking.
Let me turn myself down. It's lap 84,
There you go.
156 to go.
Yeah, that's better. Not as in
67 laps have been run green,
Yeah.
17 yellow, go on.
Not as in the former country Peking, of course. Is Peking now Hong Kong? I think it is, isn't it?
So for everyone else, no mountain is high enough.
Oh,
For my mic, we are not in Motown anymore.
There's this is our commentary mic. They're basically, if we don't want to wear our headsets, me and Megan, for anything, we pick up this. This is the backup microphone that we have. If anything fails, we've got that to talk. Then we have the presentation microphone with all the bells and whistles. Megan's headset is here as well. Because we used to have a third headset in here, but that's now in the main house in a different setup in Combox 2. So that's why we have the handheld mic. But eventually
I
we'll
am
have a
still awaiting the triangle thing for my mic, Josh.
Oh, if only I could give it to you, I don't know, at Donington. Oh, sorry, I've got to get another one done for Jess. For when Jess goes trackside with us as well at Brands.
We're not even halfway through this stage.
Actually, sounds awful. Sorry, Jess, don't take this away. I might not do one for Jess because next year I'm planning on getting the black sound guards with the new JB Motorsports logo text and sending them around to everyone. So you might not even get one of these triangles.
I see how it is, Josh.
Well, do you want a triangle or do you want a foam guard with our logo on it?
How about both?
No, because I love the triangles. They're great.
Wait,
but having the foam guard... Look, if we just had the foam guard, it would look like that. And that looks a lot easier. It looks a lot... And also, it'll be wireless next year, so... I know, it just looks easier. It feels lighter as well to control. So, yeah, just going for a triangle instead. instead of the triangle mic shield and triangle, whatchamacallit?
Sending you a meme in comms chat.
I can actually look at it now, because I've got my phone.
Hold on. I was going to send it as the original, but I'm going to JBMotorsports customize it. Let me go into my downloads folder.
Side by
and
side.
I just see Danica Patrick. Oh, side by side. That's Austin Dillon and Bush. Can't do my shouty. It's going to be very calm commentary from me.
Cindric was getting ahead as well of Ricky Stenhouse. Didn't work out. Now Dillon's under pressure as well. So Dillon moving ahead of Truex. Oh, I see JT's setup. Yeah. Blimey, what? That's a lot better than mine.
This is going to be cursed.
JT has another monitor below the other monitor now.
Do I? Yeah.
I've just seen it.
This is going to be so cursed, Josh.
I'll wait. Come on, everybody. This is a bit... I think we're coming to pit stops, JT. Green flag pit stops are coming up. Finally.
This is so cursed.
Well, we'll see in a second. So, yeah, this is the usual stage. Yeah, Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch are coming down pit road. Let's head down and hear the latest.
Both ends, that's what the 12 is doing, and pit stops have started.
Well, these are the cars that were not on pit road since lap 19. Regan?
Mike, it's been playing out perfectly for Austin Dillon, though. Latest update to the team was that it is really good. Don't touch the car. I absolutely love where it is right now. Jamie?
Kyle Busch up front. Got some laps right there, but now he's saying he's lacking side bite. Fell back just a little bit. An air pressure adjustment here. 4 tires, and they'll fill him up for Kyle Busch.
For God's sake, JT. All right, fine. Fine, you can have a triangle sound guard. We've got 2 anyway.
It is so cursed, though.
We can't hear you.
It is so cursed, though, isn't it?
Yes. Pit stops are on. That's quite good.
Rear grip early and late in the corners, meaning it's loose. It's sliding those rear tires more than he might like, and getting a lot of updates from the team on what's working line-wise and what isn't.
Ricky Stenhouse and Todd Gilliland also came to pit road here at lap 92. Christopher Bell continues to lead. He's got almost 5 seconds on Martin Truex now and 9 on Chase Elliott. Bell has led more in the last 2 weeks than he did in the first 13 races this year.
Well, speed has definitely not been a problem for that 20 car. They've had some bad lucks, bad pit stops, wrecks, mistakes, but they have had fast race cars all year.
Derek Kraus, Justin Haley out of pit road, and Cody Ware.
And that's the hard part, right? The speed is the hard part. The rest you can work on and overcome. You just got to clean those up. There's a lot of team. Oh no, guys.
What?
Number 4, Josh Berry too fast exiting.
Gosh.
That's
so penalty, JT.
Yeah, absolutely. As well, just watching him, and he dives down the road now to take that penalty. He looked like he was too fast there as well, Josh.
Yeah, it did look like he was a bit too quick, wasn't he? Ah, Bell's coming in.
I was just watching him on the inboard, on the onboard as well, and he looked too fast entering that time as well. Larson is in as well.
This is not working. Every time you return away from the microphone, we can't hear you.
Oh well, what a shame.
This is why we have a microphone either on a headset or we hold one, and it's permanently attached to us whichever way we move. I cannot stand
But
it.
podcast mic, it is funny.
Yes, I cannot stand it when I give someone a microphone and they are in an interview and they then look at me and they hold the microphone still in place like it can hear them. And it really frustrates me. Now, I'm not going to say who this man is. He's a short bloke with white hair. I once had a word with him, had a microphone, and he just held it down there. I just held it down below. And then I had to put my mic instead in. I was like, for God's sake.
You are going to have to remind me who that is and manage the channel.
Short bloke with white hair in the World Endurance Championship paddock. He was there in an unofficial capacity. I can't say. 144 to go. How many short blokes we've got ahead, you know? Truex in. Elliott in. Scheduled green flag pit stops. Pitman's there.
Car of Chase Elliott loose early on. Got better this run, though, and you see 2 tires for him, a strategy play.
Ross Chastain has been in and out. And Austin Cindric takes over the lead from Ryan Blaney and Bubba Wallace.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things that come into this scenario as far as the time. We see some guys putting 2 tires on, some guys putting 4 tires on, but there's also no speed limit on that access road over there. So who's carried the most speed to gain that time that you can gain on the access road and keep it out of the dirt?
I think that's a very valid point, and probably one of the most, driver aided racetracks that you have as on and off a pit road. You can stand to gain a lot of ground behind the wheel. You don't have that option very often at most of the racetracks because of those access roads.
So it's
JT camera
through. Christopher Bell is back on the lead lap. So is Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex, Chase Elliott, and Kyle Larson.
When you have to shout at him because he's not looking at the camera, then you know there's a problem.
It's because I'm doing something.
There's Cindric, race leader. He's gone.
This is what I showed you.
Trade offer, what's that? Hang on a minute. Actually, wait there, JT. Wait there.
Oh no.
You can cook, I can cook. So this is what you've been working on, is it? Trade offer. I received Triangle My Guard, you received the 1 subscriber award. And if you're wondering why we were doing that, because that was an in-joke to the commentators chat, to when we were running low on commentators and we had to say, we need
Should
you.
I get that up as well?
Yeah, go on then, if you can find it. Ah!
Yeah, it's in my...
Pressing all the wrong buttons now. Everything's going wrong. Look, this is what happens when you come in and change it. Everything goes... Oh, I've pressed the wrong button now. Stage 2.
There we are.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Stage 2 is just absolute chaos. Right. Here you go. We need you. That's when we needed the commentators.
Josh be on the Eurovision stage?
Oh, really? Have you got that too?
I have got that. Here it is.
That's Danica Patrick. Okay.
That was on purpose.
Omi, actually still there. Omi's going to hate you. Hello, Danica, if you're watching.
There we are.
Oh, right. Is that actually me on the Eurovision stage? Because it's all gone wobbly.
I have got the actual one. Hold on.
This is what stage 2 turns into, everybody. Randomness. Because nothing ever happens. Well, let's have a look then. There we go. For one night only. To be fair, I am rocking it.
I mean, yeah.
It's a word I've never said and never will again. JT forgot that we have the JT zoomed in cam from when we were on rain delay coverage. So, what's this? Waiting for the IndyCar 500 practice to be like, that was even the rain delay. Right, this is what happens when you have ComCam and people can take photos of the ComCam.
Then again, you did do that on purpose.
Not that one.
No?
No, you just took a photo of that one. I'm sat there reading. I was waiting for the session to start. You just took that one. The one when I put my hand like that, I did, and then the singing one I did. But that one, I just found that in the chat.
Anyway, back to my normal camera. Hello. You
Hi.
get to see this beautiful face again.
I didn't realise I was on the screen twice.
Wow.
10:03 on the 2nd of June. How are we going to get to Le Mans? Le Mans is going to be so much fun.
Something tells me that it's going to be a very crazy night shift at Le Mans with me and you, Josh.
Yeah. Jackson will save us, though. That'll be fine. If he's doing it, I can't remember. The whole team will be on.
Let me see. Jackson. If
by the way,
you are listening, the commentator chart awaits you.
By the way, JT was very annoyed with me. He didn't say it, but I can feel it, because even though I created the chart, because I set up the entire stuff for the Le Mans 24 Hour, I could sense the frustration.
No, I actually
really?
was fine with it.
Ah.
It saved me a job, actually. One, because I've got exams. Two, it took me until the 28th of May, or even maybe the 30th of May, to get June done. 3, I had absolutely no idea what the Le Mans practice schedule was.
Well, to be fair, I was writing out this weekend's production schedule.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, has Le Mans been released? So I checked, and it had. And I thought, oh, I'll just fill it in now then.
Yeah, and well, it is your chart at the end of the day.
Well, it's all our chart, really. I set it up. You can run it, and everyone can run it. I just set it up so that we because doing it on a Word document really annoyed me last year. What's that?
The 19, Trix Junior.
To the penalty or the lead? Because it's way back.
No, to look at it, technical issue.
Oh no!
Maybe debris hanging off.
Where is Truex? I can't see. Oh, he's in the pit lane, 13th. Yeah, he's back 13th. In the pit lane. 16. Truex pits.
I am guessing that in the next couple of weeks I'm going to have to form a professional Le Mans schedule, which should be fun.
You have to form a what?
I'm going to have to form a professional Le Mans schedule.
Oh, puncture, that's why. Puncture for Truex. Rear right has deflated. Well, rear left actually is deflated.
Yeah, rear left.
Right from our pictures, left from theirs. There we go. That's the right angle. And he's down pit road, but he's on the rim. So that's stayed green, though. No yellow. That's good news.
Yeah, I kept it on the low side. It actually looks pretty strong for what we've got on the current schedule. There's a lot of green throughout the night, Josh.
Really? Let's have a look.
Yeah, which means I'll be able to form a provisional schedule and space people out, so you don't have to go. So, like, people don't have to go all throughout the night.
It's we have like main commentators on the camera, but Le Mans a bit of a free for all, isn't it?
Le Mans is a free for all, yeah. Like Omi's in pit lane for like the whole of the practice sessions. Here we have side by side the 20 of Bell and Gregson. This is the 7th place. Bell on the low side and gets that position for 7th as well. Truex Junior down pit road as well. Exits out. All the leaders go into the pit lane, and I heard turn 3.
We have a 3.
Looking at the cameras.
Don't know why as of yet. This is turn 3 now, and is Berry spins and causes a caution.
Hit the wall, turn 3.
Yeah, there he is, top of the hill.
Cameras.
Just saw him now. Caution's out for Josh Berry. Oh, hello. That's a puncture.
Suspension.
Yeah, look, the opposite side's gone. The front left.
Suspension.
That's a
puncture knocked out suspension.
Must have been. I'm glad he's okay though, because that worried me a little bit. The way he just came to a dead stop.
Yeah, just absolutely just went straight up. Tried to turn in, just went straight up. I saw it on the onboard as well. Look at this.
Yeah, suspension.
There.
Yeah. Oh, nasty hit. So Berry with a suspension failure straight into the wall. And brings out caution number 4 with 28 to go in stage 2 here for the Enjoy Illinois 300.
Josh, name a random driver.
Me?
Yes, on the grid currently, name a random driver.
Carson Hocevar.
Alright, Josh Berry's being replaced with Carson Hocevar.
Alright. Have you got Logano?
Bound to see. No, I've not got Logano actually.
Maybe get Logano. Yeah, get Logano instead. Logano's better. So, Megan's filling in her chart soon, by the way, because she's not doing all the 24 hours. Although she did say she wanted to. But when Megan says she wants to do all of the 24 hours, what she means is...
She won't.
She won't. What she means is she'll come in for an hour at the start, disappear, and come in for an hour at the end.
Yes.
Never has Megan ever done the entire 24 hours.
Neither have I, to be fair, let's be honest.
No, you fell asleep, yeah. Omi has, though. I did, but I had to step away last year to cover MotoGP Italy. Don't have to cover a thing for this one. Apart from the fact that I don't have to go and watch the England football match on the afternoon as well.
After Le Mans?
After Le Mans, yeah.
Josh?
Yeah.
I say to that, shush. Why do I say that? Because guess who's on NASCAR that starts at past midnight on the Monday morning?
Oh.
After doing the whole 24 hours. Hi, that's me.
Well, you can't do that.
Well, I mean, I'm going to have to.
Is there any way that we could get someone else to do it? Right, we'll have to figure out that. Anyway, caution's out. Let's head to NBC. I mean, Fox.
Not yet, Josh. Not yet.
They're on break, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Now, do we keep the number 16 of Kraus, or do we change it for someone else?
Change it. Put Blaney in, who's coming down pit road.
I've already got Blaney.
Oh. Chastain then. Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace. Right. Pit road.
And Hocevar. And we'll see what happens from there. Regan.
Mike Chase Briscoe, one of those cars catching this good break right here and being able to get some track position in 5th place right now. Sliding the right rear too much all the way around the corner. He said it feels like it's way out. In the 12 car, Ryan Blaney right now, as well as 2 free. Can't do anything to move around on the racetrack because of the looseness. Told him if it's a little bit tight, I can do more with the car than if it's loose. Jamie?
Brad Keselowski in the 6th, little tight in traffic, but said the car really came to him on the long run. Liked their pace there, 4 tires here. The 2 of Austin Cindric led 18 laps there, not waiting on fuel, 4 tires.
Kyle Busch, the first one off pit road.
Test.
Now Christopher Bell stays out. That means the cars behind him will not be able to take the waiver round.
And we love Fox going to a break, and we love me putting my drink down in a quick way because I saw that Fox were going on and pressing the off button on my TV.
Oh, brilliant idea.
On my TV remote.
Well done. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. The 4 is officially out. That's no surprise there. So, Josh Berry, you can get the Mark of Doom out as well. 35 cars still running in this one, then.
Starting
Leader at the line was the 47 of Stenhouse Jr., if I'm not mistaken.
You are not. JT.
Hello.
I want to say one thing. We are starting to get to halfway.
And
120 is approaching.
For
1 hour 90 minutes max.
Yeah.
That first half. With another 90 to go. Flagging just a little bit. And then I've just remembered the cursed thing we haven't actually had in a while in NASCAR.
At the end of the race?
Yeah.
And what normally happens in stage 3, which happened in IndyCar?
Yellow.
Breeds.
Yellow.
Nice. We talk one each.
I must admit, every time I hear...
That's more than one word.
That is. The NASCAR race director, I always think of that song, Convoy.
Well, I mean, we're in a little bit of a convoy here at Gateway on the caution.
We are. Just waiting to hand back over as our 4th caution tonight.
There were some pedals. Right. These onboard cameras are making me very hungry. I've got chilies over here. I've got pizza over here. I've got McDonald's over here on the onboards. Yeah, the white. Josh, why did you pick Logano and Bubba? Do you want to make me hungry or what?
Suffer. Convoy. Love Convoy. Such a great song. Personally, I've eaten for the first time. I actually cooked as well.
Next Sunday, we're on Fox in Sonoma, wine country, California.
Next Sunday, USN has
3-race.
Is that their last one, Fox, next week?
I believe it is, yeah.
Oh no, this is my last one with Mike Joy. Oh no.
Anyway.
Can't wait to get out there.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Oh, nod to DW boogity, boogity, boogity. It's a cool shirt. I wonder if he got any royalties off of that.
24 laps to go in stage 2. Christopher Bell cycles through to the lead. Bell, Elliott, and Larson did not stop under this caution flag.
Haven't we got Lee Diffie doing some as well this year?
Your today's lap leaders, sponsored by Steel.
Yeah, Sonoma is the last one for Fox.
This is now his leadingest racetrack with 40 led today. 34 for Christopher Bell, Austin Cindric 18, Kyle Busch 15. And Todd Gilliland stayed out on the first caution and led 6 laps.
Well, that's been the car to beat all day right there, that 20 car of Christopher Bell.
Kyle Busch, last year's winner, will line up 4th for this restart. Joey Logano, winner of the inaugural race here 2 years ago for the Cup Series, currently in 8th. The free pass goes to Ricky Stenhouse, and now the cars that are ahead of Christopher Bell on the racetrack can wave around past the pace car and pick up the tail end of the field. The pace car slows down to pick up.
Yes.
1 to go at the line is the same as 1 to go until the JBMotorsports Stage 2 podcast resumes.
Oh, yay. Podcast time.
22, 21, 22 to go. Wait, no, 21.
Putting on these headphones are getting more and more painful. As we,
Truex
again.
Has he been
He is.
picking under a closed pit, I wonder?
Yes, yeah, he is. Truex to the back of the field. Berry's out of the race. That's our first retirement. So, here we go then. Ready to go for a restart. Who are we going to see? Truex loses his rear test elements and schedule stop. Yep, so it's to the rear.
Yeah.
22 to go. As we get ready here for a green flag. Once again at Worldwide Technology Raceway. I wonder if we'll actually get to the end of this one.
Yeah,
Like, quick.
absolutely. We're pulling side by side on 1 to go. Bell chose the outside, Elliott on the inside, Larson outside row 2. And season comparison for Chase Elliott, 29 starts in 23, 14 starts for 14, 1 win this year, no wins last year, top 5 finishes 23-7, 24-5, laps led 195 in the whole of 2023, 133 already in 14 race starts of 2024. He could get more laps led here in 24 than 23, but with 21 to go at the line, we are coming to the green.
Ready once again then here to go racing. Pace car pulls off onto the dirt. All eyes to the flag stand. I suppose considering she's wearing the shirt. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing again. Good start actually from Bell this time, but Elliott's coming down low. He'll get the swing in the napper. Number 9. And Larson's joined in from nowhere. Busch on the inside line. Larson sort of in the centre. Out wide on the outside with Austin Cindric. 4 wide further back though, JT. Starting with Gregson and Hamlin side by side. I believe it with Bowman and Jones. It's all coming up together.
Yep, absolutely. Hamlin, Gregson, and second of LaJoy with 3 wide side by side. I'm looking at Gregson pulled back, Hamlin in front of LaJoy as well in that battle.
Down we go then, in towards the braking zone. So there's Cindric with Keselowski, Blaney, P7, Logano, Hocevar, Briscoe completes the top 10. Bell's put out a 6/10 advantage to Elliott on that restart as well. So now with 20 to go in the stage 2, now all of a sudden it starts to feel like a bit of a proper race. And that's where I start to worry because the big one could come.
Yeah, absolutely. And, well, we've had a couple of big ones this year here in NASCAR 2024, and that is Gibbs under pressure. Cindric overtakes Larson for 4th, drops down out of the top 20 is the 47. Byron side by side with Ross Chastain. Chastain on the outside, going to make it 3 wide with Ty Gibbs.
Got to be very careful here. We don't want to make another error and have bigger problems on our hands as they're going to try and slip on the inside as well. That is Larson, by the way. P5, number 5. Adapted quickly back, hasn't he? And this is his radio.
Stay at the stage, or they may take rights at the stage. We're basically going to be flip-flop for them on the next stop. And then I think we'll have the advantage for the final stop.
Well, that's planning ahead.
Well, he's taken some of his Indy 500 strategy, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Think
absolutely. Cindric, I believe we are on board with the number 8 of Kyle Busch. Yes, we are, and it looks like the number 2 is about to make a move.
As we cut to Bell, there is Cindric going down low, getting ahead. Larson and Elliott.
Very nearly contact in turn 1.
Busch is getting sent up high. Wowzers. Cindric coming in.
I don't know if they'll see it, but look at this contact. Very nearly. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it was close. That's unsettled Busch as well, so Cindric's gone back through on the inside line.
Still side by side down the backstretch. Busch gets the pole shot into turn 3, but Cindric cuts back Larson and Blaney alongside as well. Blaney pulls round to the outside of Carl Larson.
Just trading places once more. Be careful. Don't lose out on hope as they continue to push through.
Blaney gets ahead of Larson as well. Blaney now going to try and get onto the back of Kyle Busch, which he does now down the backstretch. Ryan Blaney may dive to the inside into turn 3 on Kyle Busch.
Logano, yeah, Blaney was right on the inside there of Larson, but Logano nearly hit Larson into 4. Blaney stays ahead, by the way. Come on, guys, just be careful, be sensible. So Blaney's ahead of Larson now. Logano's
This is NASCAR,
joining.
Josh.
Yeah. It's
still side by side. Logano and Larson. Ryan Blaney going to try down the inside of Kyle Busch once more as they're very nearly contact. Logano and Larson, I believe there was a little bit of contact there.
Yep. JT's got
I'll
the best
keep an eye on the Logano and Larson battle.
JT's got the best pictures in the house. Well, I need multi-viewer. I know they're demoing it. Actually, we haven't opened up multi-viewer for NASCAR, have we?
I believe they are demoing it with just the timing screen for now.
Oh, is it just the timing screen?
I believe so. You can have a look if you want.
I've
now we
opened
cut
it.
back to Noah Gregson. So now I look over to the bottom left corner at Noah Gregson. So on board as Blaney has got a massive tyre mark on his right-hand side door as he dives down the low side of Busch. Busch goes very high. Blaney gets the position as Busch makes a mistake and goes very high.
Yep, Blaney's going to go through with absolute ease here. Busch just getting a little wiggle on, getting on the dirt, pushing up high through turn 4. So Busch goes through, so Busch loses out. Blaney goes through. They're side by side coming out of 4 into turn 1. And the Menards liveried car will just squeeze through. And they are seriously holding it together. Unbelievable stuff.
Absolutely, and I'm not even focusing on the main TV picks, so if I miss anything on the main TV picks, it's because I'm looking over here. It's so much more interesting with the 8 cam as well. Keselowski in a battle I see as well, and the as well train is very strong today, JB. And here we cut to it on the main TV pictures. Busch trying to get past Blaney once more as Blaney has got through and now he's chasing back. We look back to Keselowski and Logano. That's who Logano is battling with, Keselowski.
I can have oh no, they've deleted it. They've deleted the code,
Oh.
I think. No, I've got it. Hey, multiple onboards. It works. JT, it works. You can have all of them open, all 36.
How?
Because multi-viewer, you can open the cameras of everyone. So you can have all the cameras.
Wait, multi-viewer has it?
Multi-viewer has the onboard cameras. You can open them all.
I am looking.
JT about to have the ultimate picture of the race.
I might just stick a HDMI into my TV and just watch that.
Hey, hang on a minute. Bingo. There you go, JT. Now you can.
How have you got that? I can only see single drivers at a time.
Oh, really? I've got two open.
How did you do it?
I've got Bell and Truex open, so I can see the front and the rear of the field. Just click two. Maybe
Did you
it's because
Did you just open every single one up at once?
No, I pressed two. Maybe it's because it's MacBook.
Hold on.
Yeah, I've got
Let me cook.
I've put them on the timer screen. I've got Bell and Truex on. What was that?
This will be confirming for out accident.
Bye,
There you go.
Berry. So Berry's out. Larson continues on. Currently 8th. Highest he's run was 3rd on lap 116. Lowest, lap 95, 30th. He's fought right back hard.
Yeah, I hate to be that guy, but unfortunately I'm going to stick with the 8 cam because I think it's pretty cool.
Stick with that. Stick with what's working, JT.
Yeah. As we look at Blaney, who is trying to get past the number 9 of Elliott. Now Bubba Wallace is going to go down on the low side of Ross Chastain. Bubba Wallace very nearly bumper to bumper is the 23 with the 9. Now we cut to Joey Logano, who is battling, and we've got side by side behind Joey Logano, and that is the battle of Busch and Keselowski.
Keselowski's on the back of Kyle as well as they come in towards turn 4. We now cut on the world feed pictures to Bell. Can you still see the TV pictures, the main ones?
I can see them up here, yes.
Oh, I'll swap back then. Oh, I've pressed. Oh, no.
Why have you done this? Why?
System's gone wrong. Discord being Discord.
Classic.
I hate this sometimes. Because now it's going to spoil the system.
Well, your fault for changing it, I guess.
I didn't. The dock just automatically goes to the bottom on whatever thing it's on. It won't move.
Hold on, Josh. Here we have Elliott and Blaney getting in front of Elliott. So Blaney up into 3rd place now on the charge for Cindric. Blaney is on fire right now. Gregson goes up high, a little bit too high for my liking out of turn 2, so he may have got a wiggle there. Bubba Wallace goes down low on Ross Chastain, trying to catch up to the number 1. Ross Chastain very high, very, very high now, cuts back down in front of the 23 of Bubba Wallace, and that was very close to contact across the line.
Tell you what, we need these cameras to give you a better picture of the race because the TV pictures haven't been that great, so that's next week's battle.
We're not doing it next week, Josh.
All right, that's the week after when NBC come back. We're back. Are we back in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
I think we are. We're not in Sonoma, but fairly sure 2 weeks' time. We're not there.
You're not, because it's Le Mans.
Oh, right. So 3 weeks. Right, 3 weeks then. Right, okay.
3 weeks. We are back in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay. We've got Chicago, haven't we? Have we got that confirmed yet? We've got Chicago.
I believe we have Chicago, yes, and I believe I'm on the Xfinity race with USN for that one as well.
Oh, very nice. We are covering Chicago.
Josh has done the copy and paste on the sheet, and it's carried the borders.
We're struggling to hear you. You might want to swap back to your headset for the next stage.
I don't want to.
We cannot. It's mumbles at the moment.
What about now?
That's better. 3 to go.
that's because I've set it to this microphone setting I hadn't previously. Larson, Busch, side by side. Busch gets ahead of Carl Larson. Carl Larson may look to fight back. Here we are around the outside. Has a little bit of a look.
Nothing there. Logano.
Meanwhile, Keselowski looking around the outside of Joey Logano while Joey Logano tries up the inside of the number 9 napper.
2 to go in this stage, and everyone's starting to swap around now.
I love these cameras.
They are good, aren't they? I'm looking forward to the stage break as well because my feet are hurting. Green checkers next time, you can hear on the radio messages. Bell coming in. Takes it down low as well. Cindric going up high. Logano down low. 1 to go. Next flag.
That's not for the stage result. Something's happened.
Caution's out.
They said middle of 1 and 2, so something's happened.
Well, that's here. There's Keselowski.
Oh, it's Busch in the wall. Busch in the wall. Oh, I see on the onboard. Larson's around.
Larson and Busch. Larson in the wall, he'll get going, so will Busch with a puncture. And the caution comes out to end stage 2. And Larson's going to drop to the back. They were running 7th and 8th in the race. And Bell takes stage 2 as the caution comes out. 1 and 2 for Bell. And that's Busch with a broken toe link. Larson should be able to continue.
Yeah, Busch smoking quite a lot. Puncture, no doubt. Broken toe link. That'll be a lot of suspension damage.
It looks like Larson just dropped it mid-corner and collected Busch with him.
Yeah.
There's a mosquito! There's a mosquito!
While we see live action of Stage 2 podcast. This is the end of the Stage 2 podcast, everyone, and it's about to go off in the bang. And he swipes. Does he hit it? He defends his position. He
don't know.
Looks to see if it's still around. It's frozen, so he must have knocked something. There we go. Hello. Did you get it?
I've no idea.
Under caution then, end of stage 2. We've been going 1 hour and 44 minutes, 28 seconds and counting. It's 10:31 p.m. Over here in the UK, and it's alright, actually.
Still got about another
on the free pass. I'm guessing it's the number 1 of Ross Chastain. Never mind, he's just gone up. It's the number 16 of Derek Kraus. And that is the number 8 getting out of his car.
Busch out then.
Busch is officially out on the timing screen. Josh, pick another random driver. One that could cause chaos.
Denny Hamlin.
I've actually not got Denny Hamlin out. So let's get that as well.
I have no idea where that mosquito went. Hopefully it's dead. They're evil. I swear I woke up to something buzzing my ear during the night and on my nose, and I flicked it away. Listen to that.
Hold on. Oh yeah.
Something in the background from Fox.
I heard that in one of the other breaks as well, and I stopped.
Let's listen.
I was thinking about stopping talking. Yeah, go on. This is where we get demonetized. Is it the radio network?
I think it's the commentary box PA. It's a woman's voice.
Yeah, you said Hamlin, didn't you?
Yeah. I have no idea that is. Can you hear that back at home?
I heard a little bit of it. I'm trying to work out who I had on the top right, because I've re-updated it. I'm just looking through.
You've read them all out before.
Was...
An itsy bitsy teeny weeny polka dot bikini. What's it actually? It's an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
I'm going to put Larson up there.
That's it.
It was Larson up there though. Yeah.
I've had that song stuck in my head now for 2 days thanks to Doctor Who. Randomly, I'm just going, it's an
Do you want to know something?
weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. Go on.
Yeah, one of the artists who did a bit of music for Doctor Who, it was started off as creating music for Roblox games.
Oh, okay.
And has now got nearly, I haven't checked, but nearly slash 1 million views from it, and working with BBC from starting off on Roblox. That's pretty big change from Roblox to the BBC and Doctor Who.
I love that. I love
Kyle
that.
Busch has taken his car to the garage after this.
Big hit for Busch, Josh. Massive hit for Busch. Not surprising that that's
Kevin,
day over.
Back up here down the front straightaway and see the rest of the story.
First DNF of the season for Kyle Busch.
Well done, Fox, because you were on break. That's like 3 minutes delayed pictures.
Yeah, you see him come off of turn 2 right here, and I think that they make a little bit of contact right there. Kyle Larson trying to side draft, and then I think Busch is frustrated with that. Squeezes him down the racetrack, and then Larson spins out into the 8, and they both hit the fence. So I think Kyle Busch was frustrated with Larson. You see him way down the racetrack. Let's hear what he said.
I mean, he turned into me.
Yeah, he routed you down. Total idiots.
Yeah, it was a serious one.
Well, there's two sides
After
of the
race,
story. That's
anyone?
only the one side that we saw.
You see that little contact? I think that ticked Kyle off right there. And right there. Yeah, I think he just got frustrated.
Cars are down pit road. Bell,
Got them both wrecked.
as well as the timing screens light up red. Let's go down.
Like the night car, Chase Elliott, that run was getting better compared to the cars around him in terms of the speed that he had for the tires that he had. He's been pretty happy with the car all day long. You see Ford tires. Jamie?
Christopher Bell as well. He's been the class of the field today, led 63 laps. Really happy with it. The call was Kansas City Chiefs, so that means he's pitting right sides only.
Christopher Bell leads them off. Now the Team Penske Fords did not stop. And they're poised to restart 1, 2, 3. Penske has had one top 10 finish in the last 6 races.
Was that the 54?
But they have the first 3
Ty
positions coming out of this caution flag.
Maybe a penalty for one of the car, I believe 48. No, not the 48. One of the cars ran over, it looked like Carl Larson's wheel gun, possibly. I don't know if you saw that. The wire.
Missed that. Just your judgment on it.
But then again, it was right in the middle of the fast lane, so what do you expect?
Larson's going to get back in this one, but he's going to be a few down.
Larson is out, and I've got him on camera.
Is a little different this year. So whoever does, you'll do the burnout interview as normal at the start-finish line, but then to get to victory lane, you do it in pit out. It's in the fan zone, right behind the go-kart building there. You see them already setting up the bicycle fence, but they'll enter that area from the pit out opening where that sand barrel is, right about where the 34 is pinned right now.
Why do a full 6-page FIA document about post-race procedure when you can do it in less than 30 seconds on the officials' radio?
I mean, I'd love to hear what the race director says in Formula One. We did hear it for a time, and then Michael Masi decided to, play God.
We're going to have 47 and 1 on pit road.
He only needed one racing lap.
Steve, 47 and 1 on pit, please.
Again, all that's in my head.
1, then the 47. Per the camera, 1, then the 47. 1, then the 47.
It is
Formula One fans will never forget the 29th of August 2021 and the 12th of December 2021. Those are the 2 dates of the 2021 season which F1 fans will never forget.
I still remember frantically saying, Josh T, are we live? Josh, are we live? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? For the final lap because we had a problem in the box.
Yeah, but, well,
and then
29th of August, the one time where the qualifying
Mm.
results were the race results.
One thing was,
Does not get to choose for a speeding penalty. We'll restart the Delaware line. The road is closed. There will be one to go when they get back here.
nobody else got a voice on that last lap.
Red line?
Thing is, though,
Yeah.
I don't think it was my best commentary because of all the issues, but also it was so highly dramatic. You were just ranting about what you could see. But I'm so
Yeah,
glad.
I think I got 1 or 2 words in.
I think so.
Stage 2 ending with some excitement out there.
Let's head down to Charlotte.
There was a little contact between Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch, Shannon and Jamie here. Let's take a look at the top 10.
Charlotte Motor Speedway Technology Centre, by the way.
Because this race has been all about strategy.
It has been, and strategy equals opportunity for guys that need to have a good run. And if you look at Chase Briscoe,
Can they get a
Carson
longer name?
Hocevar, Harrison Burton, Austin Dillon, guys that need to have a good run, you see they've made the right strategy. They've put themselves in a good position. And after that pit stop, all in the top 8 right now. Could be another day for a top 10.
Could be as we send it back to Mike for the start of stage 3. Enjoy, guys.
Well, thanks, Shannon. Regan Smith has caught up with Kyle Busch.
I mean, Josh. They
They
could call it, in the Formula One world, the Formula One Pirelli Gran Premio del Made in Italy have we got pit road?
Bush. It's my fault, but hate it for my guys, everybody on the Rebel Camaro. We can't afford days like this, so just hate it for them and trying to race for a playoff spot and gradually fall in there a little bit and he got loose and wiped us out.
Thanks, Scott.
Who's Scott? It's Kyle Busch. What were they on about?
Regan. Yeah. Josh.
Yeah.
They could call it, in the Formula One world, the Formula One Pirelli Gran Premio del Made in Italy e dell'Emilia Romagna Grand Prix World Global Technology Centre.
Breathe, yawn. All of it all.
Cindric, Blaney, Logano, Briscoe, Carson Hocevar, I'm sorry, what?
He's up in
Zane
5th.
Smith, top 10. Burton, Henrik. I'm sorry, what a top 10.
They are really going for this one today, aren't they?
Cindric outside row 1, Blaney inside, then it is Logano outside, Briscoe inside, then it's Carson Hocevar alone in row 3, guys. What's happened there? Austin Dillon is meant to be behind. He catches up now. Then it's Hamlin outside, Henrik inside, Burton outside, Gregson inside for row 5. Here we go once more.
I'm not saying it,
Start
but
of stage 3.
right now, we're on course for the fastest NASCAR race of the year.
No way we are not.
We are. 2 hours only completed. We've got 92 to go.
I mean, then again, it is only 300 miles long.
Yeah, but that's going to take us to 2 hours 45. That's really not that long.
Anyway, here we go. Start of stage 3.
Green! Cindric gets a good launch as we go racing for stage 3. Blaney's on it. Oh, 4 wide. It's a 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's go for it. Who wants to feel suicidal? And it's going to be Briscoe.
Hocevar defending like a lion.
Briscoe's come out of nowhere and he's jumped up into 3rd place. And he's going to... Look at this. They're all going side by side.
Okay?
No, I've lost my words. They are going side by side so much.
I do not know where to look in the multicams.
Look at that. Bell's come out of nowhere. There's a tap from the 10 behind for Noah Gregson. He's come up with that with Brad Keselowski. Contact. Oh. Mike.
Right into the back of Byron.
Yeah, you can see it now on the monitor. There goes Keselowski with Elliott and Gregson side by side. Bell's just on the inside. There's the contact that you saw as well. It's 4 wide from the back. Stage 3 has annihilated. They've got to take
like
care.
normal, stage 1, couple of cautions. Stage 2, nothing happens. Stage 3, it's all chaotic.
Welcome to the fun zone.
Bubba Wallace going to dive down low on Corey
Whoa.
LaJoy. There could be some more contact here through turn 1 with 3 wide. Here we are.
Late.
Oh, LaJoy got into the wall exit of turn 2.
Pushed up, so Corey LaJoy's getting a bit out of it as well. You've got to be so careful here as well. Elliott nearly got into it too. I saw that touch from LaJoy. Here's the 54. This is Ty Gibbs with the 42 of Hunter Nemechek and the 48 of Bowman coming through. 3 wide to 3. 42. 40. It's the 40s club, JT.
Oh no. What could go wrong?
I'll call the ambulances.
Yep, having a look here is Bell going down the inside of the 31 of Henrik. This is for 8th place, 3 wide.
Whoa.
Keselowski in the middle of it. It's a Keselowski sandwich. Chase Elliott down on the low side and Burton on the outside. Hostfar is up into 4th, so 3 wide further back with Gregson.
And up the inside, that is going to be Keselowski getting ahead of Burton, as you say. And there's the 3 wide further back, as you can see. 57, the 51 on the inside line as well. So that's Haley with Byron, Busher coming involved in there now as well. Everything's just exploding in this third stage as well. 87 laps to go. Just keep trucking, boys.
Not in Motown anymore.
All right, get this convoy moving. How about that? Oh! Byron nearly causes the big one. Massive touch to the outside line as well. With Gibbs in the middle too. And that was with Suarez nearly getting jumped up in the air.
Oh, that was a tight 3 wide moment. Bubba Wallace coming up on Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson had to duck out or he would have been wrecked for a second time today.
Yeah, and he's dropped down to 23rd position now as well. There goes Cindric and Blaney. They're in the front of the field battling together now. So Cindric leads, Blaney second, Nagano third. They've pulled out.
Cindric's gone high, made a little bit of a mistake. Blaney down low.
Yeah, just got on the dirty line, didn't he, as well? That's enough to take it through. Larson has met minimum speed. He's in 24th position as we restart this race. Larson's above the page at the moment, as you can see, is Kyle Larson. 37 seconds back, so Larson hasn't lost that many positions as Bowman goes around the outside on the exit of turn 4, gets ahead of the 77 of... Oh, that's a fantastic move. Pure genius there.
Oh, Bubba Wallace centimetres from the wall trying to chase down Kyle Larson. Bubba Wallace around the outside of Kyle Larson. These two have had a history. What could go wrong?
Here's Christopher Bell. He's up now with Austin Dillon for 7th place. There's Chastain going up. Hamlin coming in low.
This will be 8 confirming out accident.
Yep. He's been evaluated and released from the medical centre. We knew that because we've interviewed him.
This is how much I listen to the NASCAR officials radio. I know what they're going to say.
Have you got earpieces?
His host for side by side with Hamlin. Hamlin is trying to get through, but Hostfar is being a king independent. Ryan Preece flies by Kyle Larson and is on a charge as he goes across the line. That could have been contact. It wasn't contact. Ryan Preece is flying in the right way.
This is now getting a little bit spicy. 84 laps to go. Lap 83 to go. 83 to go. We have just ticked over 2 hours in this NASCAR race, and now that's Dillon right round the outside of turn 1 and 2, getting ahead of Bell. Bell falls in back.
Centimetres from the wall there, down the back stretch. That was very close. Bell closing the gap. Dillon gets through.
Yeah, is that going to change it again? Dillon's still on the outside line. Bell's come down low. They swing past us. 82 to go. Lap 158 as they come across the control line once again. Now the battle is on.
That wasn't even centimetres. That was millimetres away from the wall for Ryan Blaney. I even think he might have just brushed it a little bit. No damage to the car, but that was
Henrik.
Perfect from Blaney.
Where's Henrik on the
And again, order? Blaney is going around this track perfectly.
Henrik
Bells
is in 12th. So is he a lap down? No, that's 21.
No, Henrik is in 10th.
Right.
Position. Bell is still side by side with Dillon. And Wallace is going around the outside of Larson with a couple of cars side by side further up. Hamlin just behind Bell as well, who dives down to the low side as well. Larson capitalising on the 41's mistake.
I'd like to turn the brightness up on the monitor up in the commentary box because the names keep changing that much, so I can't actually read them. So Cindric has that advantage. He's 8 tenths ahead to Blaney. Logano's 3rd, Hocevar's 4th, Hamlin's in 5th, Bell 6th, Briscoe's 7th.
Round 2. Do we have round 2?
Yep.
Alright, as Larson getting stuck in, so is Bubba Wallace as well. And Larson still capitalising on 41, going up high, so Larson dives down to the low side as well. And Nightmare Dog has just entered. Please don't do anything. Please don't break any setup. Hello.
You've got Del Boy, I've got a Mosquito. Fancy a swap?
You really don't want Del. He would bite your head off. Right, go on. Good one. And here's a replay of Larson and Bush. And there's all the camera operators on top of the roof here at Worldwide Technology Raceway.
That's really making me paranoid now, by the way.
Bubba Wallace.
Yeah.
Looking around the outside of Carl Larson, tries to pull alongside, doesn't have enough power. Bubba Wallace looks to make it 3 wide. Bubba Wallace gets a long shot. Someone hits the wall. Whoever is in front of Bubba Wallace and Carl Larson hit the wall. That would have been the 41 of Ryan Priest. No, it wasn't. It was the 38 of Todd Gilliland.
Gilliland has already he's already hit the wall once before today.
And he hit it with quite a bit of force this time as well. I saw on that camera. Carl Larson is also getting stuck in as well.
Keselowski
and Chastain.
This is 10th position as well. 9th for Chastain. 10th for Keselowski. And Keselowski going to go on the inside line. And here coming on the backside of it as well is Tyler Reddick trying to pull himself into it as well. So they're still there 3 wide coming in the backstretch. And that's going to be Chastain holding off from Keselowski.
Larson back down the inside of Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace holds that position for now. Chastain, Keselowski still side by side. Keselowski on the low line, Chastain on the high line.
Keeps on moving, keeps on trucking, and here comes Keselowski. He's through. Nice move.
Or is he, as Chastain goes back on the high line, tries to go round the outside, but here comes Reddick down the low side. Chastain goes down to defend, very nearly gets his rear bumper taken off and into the barrier, but he keeps out of it. That was very close for Ross Chastain, who may look to go down the low side once more. No, he doesn't. He goes around the high side. Does Ross Chastain? That allows Tyler Reddick to duck down inside. Will Chastain block him once more? Yes, he will.
Itsy bitsy, teeny weeny, oversteering moment through turn 1 and turn 2 there for the 45 as the camera zooms in and out. There's the 14, the 3 making battle as well. So Briscoe and Dillon, 7th and 8th. Briscoe ahead, but Dillon's almost pushing him round, and the 14 gets loose out of 4. He just holds it together. Dillon almost put him into a spin.
That was very close indeed. All single file now on the cameras currently that I can see. Never mind, Chastain side by side with Reddick once again. Reddick comes up and very nearly pushes Chastain to the wall.
Chastain did touch the wall. He must have, because I saw the car jump around, and that was the 45 getting very, very loose. And then there's more drama further up as well.
Bubba Wallace side by side with Carl Larson. Carl Larson on the low side. Bubba Wallace gets a little bit of a twitch, millimetres from the wall. Bubba Wallace, that gives Carl Larson that place as well.
So it's all kicked off with 74 laps to go here. The Enjoy Illinois 300. Really getting along as Chastain goes high, and coming down low is the 45 as well of Tyler Reddick. They nearly make contact for a second time in 2 laps at the front. Cindric leads by 6/10 of Blaney. Logano's coming in. There goes up the inside. Dillon making a move on Briscoe. Briscoe nearly getting loose.
What a move.
Larson, what's he done over here up in the order?
Absolute dive bomb. I believe it was a slow car, but came right out of the slipstream, straight down to the low side. Absolutely flew past Carl Larson.
What a
race. Even if it was a lapped car or not, it was an incredible move, and it was for position. It was the 38 he passed.
So stage 3 is taken up what stage? I keep telling you, let's just have one stage.
Just a continuous race. I mean, everywhere else has it, as this is a 3, looking down the inside of the 14 of Briscoe once more.
Can Dillon get that exit pace out of... What is this music in the background? I've got no idea. Can we get a run on?
Fox doing Fox stuff.
Oh, good, they've shut up. That's better. It's like, I don't want to hear a rock concert. A really bad rock concert, by the way.
No, Gregson trying to get past the 41 of Priest as they go across the line into turn 1. Here we have it on the TV screens as they cut away, so we look down to the onboards as well. Noah Gregson around the outside of Ryan Priest, and Noah Gregson has Carl Larson alongside him as well through turn 1. I'm going to try and resync them once more. Hold on.
Here we go again then. So Briscoe against Dillon into turn 1 as that's Bell getting ahead of Hamlin. Hamlin's on the outside line. Bell had a little bit of a wiggle on though. Hamlin down the backstretch will have the run as well into turns 3 and 4. So Hamlin gets ahead of Bell.
Gregson going to come up the high side of Larson, falls back, so cuts down to the low side. Denny Hamlin and Bell side by side. That was very nearly contact side by side down the backstretch into turn 3, millimetres between them. Bell cuts down to the low side once more. Hamlin goes very high, which allows Bell to slip back alongside as they go across the line. Here we are, Josh, you can see it now.
Yep, and Hamlin's still trying to keep on the outside. They nearly touch again. Yahoo for Denny Hamlin, who goes through.
Here comes Bell again, turn 1.
What? How many delivery puns can we get away with in one race? That's a good move. Two Toyotas battling each other. Should be similar on pads. It's all down to driver line, set up, tyre wear as well. A million other factors that make it a difference between them as well. Nothing is ever truly level.
Ooh,
that's
that was
late.
Close.
Bell's through though. Hamlin sort of gave up on that move. That was good though from Bell. Nice inside manoeuvre.
Meanwhile, the 23 of Bubba Wallace trying to look down the inside of the 38, trying to see where this is on the timing screen. This is down for 24th. Yeah. Bubba Wallace in 25th, Gilliland in 24th as Bell momentarily gets a front of Denny Hamlin. Logano is all by himself by 0.6 of a second at this current moment.
Yep.
But here comes Bell. He's looking down the inside of Hosafar. Here we have, looks down the inside, cannot get enough, stays in the slipstream.
So, 69 to go, now 68 to go in the Enjoy Illinois 300. Next weekend.
You'll see it in a moment.
Yeah, go on.
Bell diving down the inside of Hosafar. Bell side by side with Hosafar in towards turn 2, and that's very close. He's setting himself up for turn 3 move, is Bell.
Cindric closing in with Blaney as well, so these two aren't done yet as what they are either. They are closing in. There's Austin
making a move on the outside of Burton.
Cindric has led 47 laps so far today, the 25-year-old from Mooresville, North Carolina, and we're there in 3 weeks' time when I return to the commentary box. I suppose you and Matthew are going to be doing a couple as well.
Yep, absolutely. One top 10 in the last 6 races for Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Austin Cindric, the Team Penske guys. Bell looking around the outside of Bell looking around the outside of Carson Hosafar as we go down into turn 3. No idea where I got Cindric from, probably because we were just talking about him out in front. And that is 38. Todd Gilliland squeezing himself around the outside of Bubba Wallace against the wall. And Hosafar pits, so that gives Bell that position comfortably.
Looked like he almost had a problem.
66 laps to go.
Well, 2 fuel stops left, I'd say. So this will be tyres and fuel. Yeah, it is. Sunoco fuel going in. Pit road?
Pitting alone is the 77 of Carson Hosafar.
Here's pit road.
It's been good. He likes the way it's driving right now, doing a fantastic job today.
Really is. There's a problem though. A lot of fuel, JT. Huge amount of fuel.
He's going very, very long, is the 77 of Carson Hosafar. There goes the 2 leaders to lap the 77, so he will be lapped. Ryan Blaney, I am seeing, and you're seeing it as well. It's catching up very much in turn 1 and 2 is Ryan Blaney. He's going down on the low side to cover the less amount of coverage he can, and he's in the slow slipstream of Austin Cindric because he's quite far away, but Blaney pits.
Yep, so they're all now starting to come in for green flag pit stops. We haven't had a caution since the start of the stage, so
I think Hosafar triggered it.
Yeah, so now let's head down pit road then and get all the latest.
Gonna pit next time.
Regan.
As soon as Carson Hosafar hit pit road and they saw on the TVs, the 12th crew of Ryan Blaney immediately jumped down the wall.
Race leader in!
That they were going to come the next time.
Bell down the inside of Logano.
Off at turn 4, which is a good thing. He's been loose all day long. They have made gains on the car.
Logano up against the wall. That was very close.
Well, and here comes Austin Cindric with him.
Well, I'm going to say it,
Logano's
you're
through.
right. But I think he had to pit because of the fact that Ryan Blaney's he's still going to have a lap on him, so he very much could leapfrog him.
Those two cars had such a massive lead. It was
Bell's back through. Logano going to look down the inside up towards turn 3. Logano going to look, and Logano pulls down into pit road. So does Cindric as well. You're seeing the battle now. Logano will back off and go down pit road, JB.
Today they have been so good. He brings it down pit road for Austin Cindric. They fill him up, put some fuel and tires in that car.
Now that
Hamlin's
would have
in
turned
as well.
the lead over to Joey Logano. Christopher Bell just went by Logano, who is headed for pit road now. Bell stays out on the racetrack.
Now he wants to go out, and that crew chief wants to see what that car will do in clean air.
Yep.
If he can run the big lap times like he has been, that'll afford them the opportunity to stay out maybe a little bit longer.
That's his defense. Regan?
Won't make the 3 car of Austin Dillon. Good early on in the race, but it started to go too loose for him. He's struggling to keep the right rear grip the way that he wants to on the 3 car. Jamie?
Struggling with rear grip throughout the race for Joey Logano, too. The car has gotten a little bit better as the race has gone on so fast yesterday. Had to pit here. They'll have to wait on fuel. They need to make it 62 laps to the end of this race.
So this is looking at the last fuel stop then.
Chase Briscoe, all making stops under green.
Exactly what we were talking about, Kevin. Look at this 12 car. Blaney, he passed Cindric.
Yeah, and I think he caught the 2 bunch off guard. I think pitting that lap early did what they needed to do to get him the track position around Austin Cindric. But that's our leader right there, Christopher Bell. He has not pitted yet.
That's right. A lot of gains and losses. We talked about the pit road entry and exit at this racetrack being unique. You have to hit all your marks there. There's a lot of time, a lot of ground to be made up on those entry and exits of this pit road.
JT, I think that's what we're seeing now as well. Blaney leapfrogs Cindric at the end of the pit cycle there.
Absolutely.
Figure that out.
77
pitted here. All right, bring it this time. Bring it.
Yeah, now they're changing around, JT.
There's a battle between Chastain and Haley, and Hosvar, who has just pitted, you heard radio from him now, is getting in the way of this battle. Chastain dives around the outside line. Noah Gragson comes in pit road this time as well with a couple of others. Ryan Preece, that is as well, but Hosvar are getting in the way of this battle for position for 4th place. Haley in front, Chastain round the outside. Can he keep it? He's going to try and dive back down the low side. Hosvar just in front as well, keeping an eye on the leaders. Bell goes through once more, and Chastain will dive down the low side into turn 3. Logano side by side with Keselowski as well.
Race is changing every
Not
5
for
seconds.
position.
Okay, race is changing every 5 seconds, and this is what we like to see with 58 to go. Inside half an hour of race running.
Ooh, that's contact between Chastain and the 51. That's for position. I don't know if they'll cut to it, but we're staying on this battle here, which isn't for position, between Logano and Keselowski. That was a little bit of bumper contact between Chastain and the 51, and they're still side by side down the backstretch. On with LoJoy now on the world feed.
Finally, we get to see it. So Priest down to 32nd position. Bell leads, Keselowski 2nd, Reddick 3rd. But pit stops have yet to fully manifest.
Could be close into turn 1. Noah Gragson going down on the low side of John Hunter. Nemechek, Zane Smith slides through as well. Noah Gragson carrying way too much speed in towards turn 2 and very nearly taps the back of Zane Smith.
We've got the pictures here now as well as Hunter Nemechek coming through. It's 3 wide, as you can see, further up out of 4. Down we go to 1 and 2 once more. And then we cut to Bell. Great.
Who is still not pitting.
No, he's not.
Bubba Wallace is all alone from what I can see. Yes, he is. He's got a second either side of him at least. And the battle still ongoing, side by side. I believe that's McDowell getting involved in the action as well in the 34 car. Noah Gragson going to look round the outside of Zane Smith. That was very close on the throttle. How far you can go on the throttle? Yes, that is McDowell. Noah Gragson going to look up the middle to try and make it 3 wide. McDowell slowed so that doesn't go 3 wide. Noah Gragson side by side with the 34 of McDowell. We cut to the onboard of the Valvoline car of Byron on the world feed now to one of the Toyotas, which I don't have on my screen, so I can't tell you. but we are still side by side, and here is the battle that I'm seeing.
Yeah, Gregson on the inside line, getting ahead of the 34, so they're just changing it in again. Just got to be delicate, guys. Just don't push it too much. It's still a long way to go in this race. The final fuel stops have been complete, but now you've got to save your tyres and save your fuel.
Yep, absolutely. Zane Smith very nearly gets into the wall. Watch Zane Smith, if we see it on the camera, the pink car.
Top 10 yet
into
to
the wall.
stop.
No, we just don't see it. Very close to the wall on the exit of 2. Bowman leads this. Lap since pit, 42 for Bell out front. Same as Keselowski, Reddick, and Chastain, Haley, Elliott. They all come across the line. Buscher, Larson, Gibbs, Stenhouse Jr., Gilliland, Wallace, Bowman, and Suarez, Jones, Nemechek as well. Lap since pit, 71 I saw from one of the cars as well.
That's insane how far they can go. I'm expecting then a splash and dash for the top 10 who've yet to stop. Wearing tricks there as well, same
Absolutely.
distance.
Oh, massive dive from Noah Gragson down onto the inside. I believe that was on Bowman. Massive dive bomb from Noah Gragson. Gets it done, I believe. Will we cut to it?
No.
On Fox as they return from break. No, they won't, but that was incredible. Gragson gets to position for now.
This is why JT's on the pictures as well, and for some reason we're looking at a party. Oh, that's always the way, isn't it?
Gregson now goes to chase Zane Smith on the onboards.
Ryan Blaney fans in as well.
Larson, not Liam Lawson.
He's changed.
Carl Larson goes to chase the 17. Why are we looking at the fans? There's a massive battle going on. Come on, folks.
Enjoy
All their
Illinois!
ads.
52 laps to go. Will there be an overtime? Yes or no, JT?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm going to say yes.
55. Well, 56% of people say no. 55% of people now. 56% of people say yes. It's hovering. 55% say yes. 45 say no. But it keeps fluctuating between 56 and 44.
Gregson going on the outside line to try and get up to the 71 of Zane Smith. He's doing it well. He's going to get back into the slipstream with Zane Smith as Zane Smith dives up to the high line to defend as they go across the line. We look at Tyler Reddick on the world feed, but all focus is on to Zane Smith and Noah Gragson as Zane Smith dives down to the low side. Noah Gragson also dives down to the low side. I'm looking on the timing screen for the number 10 car. This is for 29th, 28th and 27th, so it's the 31 of Henrik who is just in front of those two, the pair fighting it out as well. Who's getting involved? I believe Gregson is diving around the outside. Yes, he is. He can carry incredible speed around the outside of these corners, I've figured and come to a conclusion of looking at his onboard the last couple of laps. Chastain is also side by side with someone. I believe that is the 51. Yes, it is, for 4th place.
So it's all kicking off with less than 50 to go as Bell, the leader again, drifting it up through turn 1 and 2, almost ending it in the wall.
Same with Blaney.
Haley's passed Chastain, by the way, in the 51, so great day from him. Justin Haley up into 4th place now. Brilliant.
And Bubba Wallace is joining in on the Noah Gragson party. Bubba Wallace down on the low side of the 10 car. Gets to position, but Noah Gragson fights back on the outside line. Turn 3.
Keeps on as they come into it. The race just settling. Still got a lot of pit stops to come as well. So it's not completely done yet. We're still going to have a few bits of drama. Pit stops, of course, will save them all. They gain the stop. So, Bell is pitting with 46 to go. Bell pits. So he's going to come in with 46 to go, JT. That's when he's coming in.
Yeah, absolutely as well. Bubba Wallace looking down on the inside of the 41, but Burton around the outside of the 21, carrying incredible speed round the outside of the 23, but Bubba Wallace has the speed off the inside of the corner and gets to position across the line, but will Burton pop out on the outside? Yes, he is still side by side. Turn 1, new leader.
Is
as
Brad
Bell is in pit road
yeah.
early, 1 lap early.
Brad Keselowski takes the lead. Here we go then with a second phase of green flag pit stops. You know what that means? It's down to Fox.
Chastain pit exit.
Right side tires. And here comes Bell. He'll make this stop with 46 laps to go. Jamie?
This pit crew won the pit stop challenge just a couple of weeks ago. They're on the wall and ready as their driver makes the long trek down pit road. Remember, they told him he didn't have to wait on fuel here, just one can. Christopher, like he's been saying all day, the car is good, no need for adjustments.
Chastain got massively loose in one of the corners, gets it saved.
A little bit all day long. Right now he needs to be freer, but it builds too loose on entry and exit.
Those Toyotas
Turn 3, by the way.
Interesting.
Just after pitting as well, I put that down to cold tyres.
I would too. Just trying to take a look at the
Did very well to save it.
Yeah, Twitter's just... I'm trying to have a look and see if there's any information coming out from the track.
Blaney round the outside of the 16 across the line. Blaney gets position. Will the 16 pop back out on the inside as there's a little bit of a battle up in front of him? Blaney stays on the outside line to give him space. Haven't seen the 16's nose yet, so will he dive back down to the outside? Yes, he will. The number 16. Look to see if anyone else is going to pit. Not yet on my selection of cameras.
Bell is told that he should catch Blaney with 15 laps to go.
Oh.
Yeah, entertaining that one, isn't it?
Gilliland gets ahead of Haley. Haley and Stenhouse Jr. Stenhouse Jr. pits. That is why Stenhouse Jr. drops down. So that promotes everyone else up. I don't have Stenhouse Jr. on my feed, so that's why I didn't see him pitting. And is this a mistake from Keselowski?
Yes.
Getting very, very loose.
A lot of speed through 1 and 2 lost. That's why he's got 9 seconds down.
And he's going very slow as well. That's why he was also dropping down the field as well. There's a look at his pit box.
Matt McCall, still
little
love
bit
it.
of vibrations I see from a couple of the cars. Blaney and Bell, Bell's flaps flapping in the wind a little bit with some air getting underneath of him. Still secured though. Still safe on the 20, but the wind's just getting underneath those flaps.
You are the wind
car.
beneath my wings.
And this is what happens when it's 11 p.m. And it's been a full day of broadcasting for Josh.
It has, since 8 a.m.
I mean, I woke up at 10 a.m. I was out the house at 10:20 to go trackside. I was trackside 11:20 to 5:30. Then I was in the car. Then I got home around 6:15. I had to get showered because I was covered in dirt and I didn't want to come on the broadcast covered in dirt. Then I joined the IndyCar. Then it was NASCAR, so it's been a bit of a day. It's been going longer.
Even on the weekend that I've taken off, which is when I'm not doing Iowa, I'm still trackside. I've still got to travel. But as a fan, not as a broadcaster. I don't have to lug around.
That's going to be different for you.
It's going to be so different. I don't have to lug around equipment. Nothing. All I have to do is go to a racetrack and enjoy hospitality. Enjoy a race.
Show off.
3 days I'm there as well.
I mean,
all 3 days.
Oh, you're there for the whole weekend.
I'm there
Nice.
the whole weekend, yeah. Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Whole weekend. In fact, I'm actually there longer. I'm there the whole week. I go down on the Monday, I come down the Monday next. I'm there for 8 days or so.
Nice, side by side. Bowman is so side by side. Is this with Jones? Yes, it is. Jones and Bowman side by side. John Hunter Nemechek and Blaney side by side. Just behind, John Hunter Nemechek gets to position from Blaney, but Jones and Bowman still side by side. Blaney up to 10th. Blaney fights back as well to get that 10th back from John Hunter Nemechek, and here you have it.
Blaney up the inside, he's calling Dr. Jones, and he's through, side by side. Jones almost in the wall. Side by side through 3. And Blaney should be able to swing in, and Bowman just ahead. Bowman makes an error. Bowman goes up way high. Blaney's got the traction on the inside line. Should be able to swing through, and he's done it. He's side by side with Bowman, who got it across the line.
Incredible move by the
Blaney.
12 of Ryan Blaney. Car who wants to win the race with 39 laps to go.
They really are
And
cutting it down, aren't
Keselowski's
they?
slow. He looks slow, but he's not slow. It's just a camera angle as he goes in towards turn 1. Have a look at the cameras.
Do you know, JT?
Yes, go on.
The last time I was a fan at a racetrack just watching was actually the 2017 British GT round at Donington Park.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and now I'm going to the World Superbikes at Donington. I just live at Donington at the moment. It's really weird to say that, but I do. I'm going to experience
Before
everything.
I moved to where I am now, there's a reason that Brands House was my second home.
Yeah.
Now my second home is the co-op down the road.
Thruxton too. Is it bad that I travel to go to Donington and I don't go to the British Superbikes, which is they're doing this down the road? Yeah. Maybe I should. Isn't it a Monday race still, or did they move it back to Sunday?
It is a Monday race, yes.
Oh my God! Megan and me are so going. I'm getting tickets, and me and Megan are going.
Dad, do you want to go to Cadwell Park on... Wait, no, we can't because it's a big race meeting down here.
You going Thruxton?
No, it's not Thruxton, it's Banger Racing. Let me get the...
Oh.
Let me get the sheet that I think I'm sure I sent you the... Oh, that's going to be close as Reddick comes up.
To unlap himself. Yeah, Reddick's a lap down. He's the last lap down, so Kozlowski shouldn't fight this one. If he's trying to make it go to an end of... well, trying to make it to the end, or even just caution it, he's got to be careful.
Yeah, absolutely. Gregson's in the thick of it once more. I've sent you this.
Oh, yes.
It's a Google Docs.
Oh, you sent me before,
I use, and it is basically a whole year calendar of where I'm going. And
yes, I've seen it,
Monday,
yeah.
the 26th of August, is Bell round the outside of John Hunt and Imicek.
Do you reckon we can... I wonder if we can get Matt... No, Maddie lives in Ireland. I've got to remember that.
Yeah, but I'm not missing Mendix Raceway Monday the 26th of August as Bell down the inside of Jones and Bowman side by side. We look on to the camera and it's good that both cameras are synced up with TV pictures as Bowman goes down the outside. Bell going to dive down the inside into turn 3. Last of the late off-throttlers. Because it's not brakes. Well, it's a little
nicely
bit of brakes
done
here in NASCAR. But yeah, that was an incredible move. But yeah, Josh, listen to this. Rookie Bangers, Caravandalism 2024, and Reliant Robbins, figure of 8, including Destruction Derby.
Screw it, I'm coming to you. That sounds much better than British Superbikes. You've been to BSB. Do you get into the paddock and all that lot?
Yes, it is open.
What about the pit lane area down there?
No.
Paddock only. Oh, I'll deal with the paddock.
It's very weird at Cadwell due to pit lane and paddock.
I have been,
because only half the British Superbike teams are down in the pit lane.
Really?
The
They're all
other
up on the hill?
Are up at the hill in the main paddock. That's how short the Cadwell pit lane is that they can't fit all the... and they are not permanent, they're gazebos, which they use there. It's very weird at Cadwell, and they release... You'll see when you go there, Josh, if you go there, they'll throw the green flag at the bottom and the top at the exact same time, and they'll have bikes flowing out from both at the same time, and there's a rule and there's a marshal with a red and green light switch at the top who looks over the mountain, and as Chase Elliott is in from third, and yeah, he controls the button and he controls when the bikes can go, because of how dangerous the mountain is. You have to have someone on manual control of letting the bikes in and out,
and
out
Bell
of the paddock, as here is Bell down the inside of Cindric. This is big. This could be for net lead.
And Bell's got him, but Cindric got fresher tyres, remember, compared to Bell. They're going to be side by side in the second. I've done Cadwell on a track day and done some filming there, but I've never done
Cadwell is a
race.
great circuit.
Oh, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
So basically I couldn't sleep last year when we were camping at Cadwell, and we were in the quiet campsite as Keselowski comes down into pit road, and the quiet campsite is...
Larson leads!
Oh, Larson leads after what? after his failed double, let's be honest, last week.
Yeah.
I don't think we can really call it successful because he never ran in the Coca-Cola 600.
Got his helmet on.
After
side by
the
side.
rain.
Blaney's
and here
passing
we
Wallace.
have Blaney and Wallace.
And that's for
this
position.
is both on the cameras.
Yeah, they've got him. There's a slow car on the inside line. It's 4. Stayed green though.
That is Cindric, and that's
Right.
all for position.
So it's all changed then at the front. So Larson leads. Keselowski, I think, is going to filter out still in
Bell's
second.
going to go down the inside of Bubba Wallace.
That's late, and Blaney locked out. Blaney's gone super, super high. Bell's going to get through there on Bubba.
The 3 best cars to have a battle, because I've got Bell, I've got Bubba Wallace, and I've got Ryan Blaney all in an L shape. So this is very easy to keep track of as well. Bubba Wallace is in the last place of this 3-way battle. Blaney is in front, Bell in the middle, and the top 5 after that is Larson, Blaney, Bell, Wallace, Cindric as well. As we've got a very slow car in turn 2.
They might caution that as well as Bell now. Oh, look at that. Blaney went wide, and now Bell's right up there. This is for the net lead of the race, as JT was talking about, because Larson and Bell's through on the inside. Cindric goes wide, and Bell.
Blaney goes very high.
Bell's got him. Bell takes it, and Blaney tries to come back on the outside. Oh, he nearly touches the wall. He put rubber on it.
Blaney is incredibly good at the high line here at Gateway. Bell is good on the inside line, so he dives down to the low side. Blaney is good getting the speed out of the high line, which he does now, which gets him a full car length ahead. So Bell goes into the back of the slipstream of Ryan Blaney into turn 3. Bell dives down low, and we cut to a replay. So we look down at the what happened here with Gibbs. Was there a little bit of an entanglement? Yes, there was. Blaney is still side by side with Bell as we go down the front stretch one more time. Back with pictures, turn 1.
Car in the way, though, in the middle of the track. That's going to make Bell go up high. Can't see who it is. Is it the 51?
It's Burton.
Oh, right. So
Burton in front.
He's going to get, it's the 21, not the 51. I couldn't see because of the angle of the camera. So that's
not
compromise.
For position, this is for lap down, so
that's
may get in the way of Bell, who wants to go down to the low side.
And yeah, Blaney wants to go there too, so Bell's really struggling, but Blaney did not have the traction out in turn 3 and 4. He's like it lifted. Larson's 13 seconds back. Larson's pulled 6 seconds on these guys. Larson might just do something special here once again.
Yeah, absolutely as well. Larson could do something special, but you go a lap down if you pit here under green. That is a definite here at Gateway. And having a look on the screens, Bell's going to dive.
Oh!
That was a massive dive down to the low side onto the curbs.
Has he got him?
Side by side.
Has he got him? They're side by side. Exit of turn 4. Over the line we go. Blaney's got him. What's the timing and scoring showing it as?
A 10th exactly.
Wow. 1/10.
Less than a 10th now as Bell dives down to the low side once more.
Mike, and he's through. He's got him. Wasn't close enough.
Bonk.
And that's...
Blaney leads. That means Larson's in. Larson is in pit road.
And how long's that going to last with 23 laps to go as well? Because they're closing up. Larson pitted. Blaney is the leader, and Bell has spent the last 5 laps trying to pass him.
The battle for the lead of the race overall.
With about 12 minutes left of the race, so that's an awful long time. You've got to remember, Blaney.
This is going to be good.
There's driver in the middle of the track as well, so Blaney's rear's spinning out, and Bell's got to find a way through. Is Bell going to do a double here? He won the Coca-Cola 600. Can he now win the Enjoy Illinois 300? Yeah, but 300 miles last week, 300 miles this week. It adds up to 600, doesn't it?
Whatever. Okay. All 3 wide. The moment, and Priest is getting in the way. He's going to try and make it 3 wide once more. I don't know why he's battling this, because this isn't for position. Bell very nearly goes into the side of Priest. Bell uses the side slipstream from Priest for advantage, which allows him to dive down the low side once more, pulls back on the behind of the Ford of Ryan Blaney, down towards turn 3 once more.
Got to be careful. Look at that, Bell again. High line for Blaney, low line for Bell, and they come out side by side at the exit. But this time, Bell is just a fraction ahead, but Blaney's got such exit speed.
Blaney
71,000.
loves the high line. Bell loves the low line, and they're taking it every single turn they take.
Yeah.
Their favourite lines, which is why they're coming out side by side. This, if it continues, could be a photo finish. Ryan Blaney very nearly busts the wall. Bell gets in behind. Ryan Blaney millimetres onto the wall. He's driving perfectly. A little bit of a twitch from Ryan Blaney, which allows Christopher Bell to come up alongside on the low side once more.
You take the high road, I'll take the low road. That's exactly what we're seeing, but that's a much better exit for Bell. He might have got the traction, but no. Second place for Blaney. They just push it like mad, and everyone's got their headsets on, listening in as they come through 1 and 2
Bubba
once
Wallace
again.
is in.
Right, so Bubba pits from 4th place. Bell has the lead of the race. Blaney will come back at him. It's just a to and fro between these two.
This is an incredible battle for the lead.
Love this.
Bell going down to the low side. So Bell
hello.
has got a tactic of doing every single corner and every single straight, diving up behind
He's got him!
Blaney. This is going to be,
Blaney swapped back.
20,000s.
Blaney's gone back to the inside line. He wants that tight line. That's going to force. So Blaney takes the lead again, but he's now forced Bell up high. And look, now they're trying to swap back. So Blaney cut back, went to the inside, regained the lead, and now they swap sides again. This is great gamesmanship. Ford versus Toyota. Oh, they touch
Blaney
it
goes
through.
down to the low side to defend. That forces Bell up wide. He loses time as he's not good with the high line. He's good with the low line. Blaney gets a little bit of a twitch out of turn 4. Very nearly hits the wall as he's not good with the low line.
This is these two for the rest of the race. Blaney versus Bell. Cindric's 2.4 back. Now there's traffic starting to get involved as well, and that's going to separate
Do I say
them all.
who is my pick a winner, or should I keep it so he wins?
Well, we're going to find out anyway from Joe Samaniego. Who is it?
Blaney.
He got Blaney. He might win it.
I said it quietly on purpose, JB, and now you've yeah, thanks.
Half a second, but there's traffic now, and Bubba Wallace in between them. Well, trust Bubba to spoil things.
I might actually go earphones and mic more. It's way more comfortable. I understand why Omi does it every time.
Yeah. Apart from the fact that you need to keep the microphone in a same position.
Yes.
Yeah. But, that's why lip mic or headset is the best. Lip mic every time.
It's just like in a fixed position.
Yeah. Headset. Lip mic every time. Lip mic. And Cindric. That's Cindric. That's Cindric passing Bell. Bell's dropped 3 seconds. What happened there? That is Cindric passing Bell for position. Bell has dropped back massively.
Blaney is getting through all the traffic like a hot knife through butter, which will leave all of the traffic for Cindric and Bell. 2.9 seconds to gap.
What?
And Blaney will go around the outside, it looks like, of the 31 of Henrik next on the board. Bowman drops down as has he pitted? Yes, he has.
Has Bell got a problem? Because there goes the 43 flashing through as well.
Not for position.
Yeah, but this is... And now Cindric's 3 seconds back. So Blaney's got this one in the bag. That's a shame. I thought it... Yeah.
And by the way, Josh, I have I need to talk with you, sometime. I have got a couple of things in my list highlighted for can miss if needed if JB Motorsports needs me. Is McDowell's down pit road from 4th, that's big.
JT, whatever it is, you don't need to can it.
Okay.
Everybody needs time off.
Here's the tyre issues. Truex Jr. A replay of the Josh Berry mate. That was a big hit.
That was a big hit.
We'll see a replay once more from Larson and Bush. Bush is out of the race. Larson's still in the race, and here it is. Larson just gets into him.
Yeah, and they both synchronise and spin. Big hit for Bell, though, on both sides. Rear right, then front right goes.
Yep, and Bush with the Rebel car. Well, he's going to think that Carl Larson's a bit of a rebel in that one.
I'm blowing up game over.
This could be interesting. Wallace is about to be lapped.
Bell has engine trouble. I'm blowing up game over. That's why Bell's dropped back to 3rd. Christopher Bell has engine trouble.
So it's Blaney versus Cindric. Cindric 2.938 seconds back at the last timing beam. And here we have a little bit of a battle between Bowman and Burton. Bell just behind.
He
Is
can't do
Bowman
anything.
and Burton for position? I'm trying to work it out. I believe it is.
I'm trying to find the interval as well. Bell is 0.6 to Hamlin.
Yes, it is.
Yep, right. There's Blaney by 2.7 seconds.
Bowman and Burton is for position. Then it's the 40. It is the 40s club. 41, 43, 42, 48 in a line, all for positions. Truex Jr. is 3 laps down after his tyre issues earlier on in this race. Hamlin and Bell side by side. This is for position. Average lap of last caution, lap 237. That's 3 laps to go. That was 2022 and 23. Overtime.
No!
Is what that says.
I don't want overtime. I want this to end. My back is hurting. My feet are killing. My shoes are worn, and yeah. Just
Bubba
for...
Wallace and Noah Gregson and Daniel Suarez getting involved, and Daniel Suarez, Bubba Wallace side by side. We look at Christopher Bell with Truex Jr., who is 3 laps down.
Just charge before going to bed. Just for once, I want to be in bed before midnight.
Just for once, I cannot wait for this. Wait, no. Yeah, for once, I cannot wait for this broadcast to not be over, because I've been loving it.
I have, too. This has been a great race, hasn't it? Definitely been one of the better ones of NASCAR that we've had in a while.
I leave it down to the 8 cam.
Yeah, that saved it, actually, because otherwise we would have been stuck with the TV pictures and not a lot to say. We need
Bubba
those
Wallace
cameras.
down on the low side of Noah Gregson.
Right, next time out, I need those cameras. That's what we need. We need those cameras on some screens.
Oh, it is so good.
Yeah, we're getting them.
Bell's getting swamped by Keselowski now.
Yeah.
But Bell's getting pushed by Truex Jr. Toyota's helping Toyotas. Even though Truex Jr. is 3 laps down, he can still help.
And that's Brad Keselowski taking a place. So Hamlin's up to 3rd already, and Keselowski's moved up to 4th. Bell's dropped down to 5th, and now he's getting the push from Truex, as you say. So that is actually Bell dropping. Here comes Reddick to go through.
Yeah, absolutely. The 23 and 99 battling for 23rd place. Bubba and Noah Gregson is in that party. Noah Gregson has been doing a lot today. He has been in the middle of a lot of things. Now he's in the middle of Bubba Wallace and Daniel Suarez with 8 laps to go. And here we have Truex Jr. a lap down. Reddick and Bell are battling for position. And here's the battle. Blaney, the leader, just behind it as well. Is it bad that a couple of days ago I watched a YouTube video of lapped cars taking out the leaders?
No, I do that a lot. I watch motorsport crashes while having breakfast. It's like, latest video, play. There we go. May's coming up soon, you know. We've finished May now, so all the May crashes are coming out.
Yeah, that would be good. I am editing tomorrow afternoon the Ringwood Cheetahs, and today, hopefully.
Do you know what's bad, though?
15 races since last Cup Series win.
Wow.
Martinsville, 2023 Ford. Oh, and Josh.
Yeah?
If you have not seen the Reliant Robin video that's on my channel, oh my god, it is insane.
I haven't. Right, I'm going to go watch that as soon as we're done here. I'm going to go watch that. Quick off.
6 laps to go, 2 seconds the lead. Blaney ahead of Cindric. Here is Cindric, hand up against the window net. We see that in qualifying, not normally in the race. He is trying to go, but with 6 laps to go, 2 seconds, that's a lot to ask from the 2 teams.
Has Joey Logano's gloves been checked this week? That was the controversy at the start of the year, wasn't it? Spider Glove coming into it as well, where he took pole at Daytona.
I actually saw that in another video, like an in-depth analysis of Joey Logano's glove, and it was definitely illegal. Blaney, side by side with Daniel Suarez. This is lapped cars versus lead car, and this will put Daniel Suarez a lap down. Noah Gregson, again, just in front.
I mean, 100% I am going to use that trick next time karting. Oh my god, we should do a karting event. That's what we need. We need to get everyone organised for a proper weekend. Pre-season.
Could be going Thruxton karting this month.
Yeah.
To be confirmed.
Pre-season, how about this, JT? Pre-season 2024, all the UK-based JB Sports members, we all get to...
Guessing we're going 2025 now as pre-season 24.
Sorry, yeah,
long
right.
gone.
Yeah, it's because you mentioned 23 a minute ago. Let's put my head in. Pre-season 25, we'll all do a show from a karting venue and then do a karting race.
Nice.
Proper pre-season.
I think we should do it down here in Thruxton.
Yes.
Jess, Omi's not that far. It's kind of like the centre for us all, and it just has to mean that you have to. Yeah, you might.
I travel anyway.
1.1 seconds, Cindric is
What?
flying. You might want to mute the officials' radio so it doesn't spoil the win, Josh. Now, but it's 1.1 seconds. Bell is dropping like a flying more. That's a couple of lapped cars. That's not for position, but he's given a couple of places away. Where he's going to make it 3 wide of Christopher Bell. Now he's not.
Oh, he's got traffic.
Yeah, he's not got that DeWalt power in his car because his engine's braking.
He's giving it all he's got, Captain. Oh, look, that's Blaney being passed by Suarez. Cindric is closing the gap. It's half a second. Oh, my word.
This is going to be close towards the white flag.
White flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And the race is on. Cindric leads. Blaney's in trouble. Cindric's taking the lead. Blaney thought it was the jacket, not the white. Blaney's got it wrong. Blaney thought it was the jacket. Cindric's going to win. I don't believe it. He saw the white flag. Blaney thought it wasn't the right one. I don't believe it. Austin Cindric is going to win. Blaney saw the white. He thought it was checkered. He's colourblind. Austin Cindric wins the Enjoy Illinois 300. What happened there? What happened there? I do not believe it. Danny Hamlin is second. Brad Keselowski's third. And what has happened to Danny? What's happened to Ryan Blaney at the line?
Now, will Ryan... I'm
Mike,
watching Ryan
I'm
Blaney's
scrambling
onboard
because
here.
he
Will start
pitted
doing
with
donuts?
64 laps to go. The fuel window was north of 70, but all of our numbers are always based. Did they
Has he
get
run
him
out of fuel?
completely full?
He is coasting to the start-finish line as almost all the lead lap cars are going by him.
Oh, I don't know if it's fuel or not. Cindric wins and gets the playoff point.
Oh,
Was it fuel?
He's going to end up 24th. 24th.
last car on the lead lap. What a heartbreaker.
Think
for the
back to
series
those pit
champ.
stops.
It was turn 4 and it went. Austin Cindric leads 1 lap and wins.
That explains why the gap went down so much.
Yeah. Well, anything can happen in NASCAR, and I think we've just seen it can. Ryan Blaney
Joe
can't
San
win.
Diego is now getting an angry message because Blaney was my picker winner.
Austin Cindric gets a race win and gets the playoffs signed in. Let's head down to Fox, who are just as surprised as everybody.
He's the 9th driver to go to victory lane this season. Finished 4th at Atlanta. 143rd career win for Team Penske in the NASCAR Cup Series.
Penske just can't stop.
Split among 10 different drivers. Ford takes 2 out of 3 here in St. Louis. Logano, the inaugural. Austin Cindric today. Wow.
Keselowski going over to Blaney.
His dad runs Team Penske. His granddad, Jim Truman, won at Indy and was a great sports car racer. And now Austin Cindric has his 2nd career win, Jamie.
What a turn of events for Austin Cindric. Austin, you have to have yourself in position to capitalize on moments like that. That's exactly what you and this team did. What is going through your mind right now to end this winless streak and get back to victory lane?
Yeah, honestly, I'm heartbroken for the 12 team. I don't know what happened to them at the end of the race, but they deserve to win this race. So Ryan's been a hell of a leader on this team, and This weekend was a great weekend for everybody involved. But to have 2 cars in the fight, an eventual 1-2 there, and like I said, heartbroken for those guys. But this is huge for me. This is huge for this team. I'm so glad I was able to get a win with Brian as my crew chief in the Cup Series. You never know when it's going to happen again, and just drive my butt off, hope for the best.
Austin, I know you live racing. This is all you do. You work harder than most drivers I've ever seen. It's been a struggle for you, for this team, especially this year. What does a win like this do for your team, you personally, and Team Penske?
It's everything. It's absolutely everything. And the funniest thing about it is that this Freightliner 4 Mustang is probably one of the best looking cars on the racetrack. And I have had terrible races every single time with this car, and it's great to win with a great paint scheme. Great to win in front of an amazing crowd. This racetrack does an amazing job of putting on events, and just proud to be able to do it, proud to bring it home for these guys. They deserve it.
Austin Cindric wins at St. Louis.
Ryan Blaney unofficially comes home in 24th place after coasting across the line. Ryan, appeared you had everything just like you wanted at the end of the race. Was there any thought that maybe you were going to get low on fuel there?
No, I didn't think so. Never thought in my mind we were short, but one of those things, I'm proud of the 12 boys. Menards Richmond Ford was fast and had my work cut out for me holding off Christopher, and that was a fun battle. I don't know what happened to him, but just one lap short, which just stinks, but congrats to the 2 team. They did a good job all day. So props to them, Austin, proper Team Penske and Ford. Really happy with our showing today. Just, I don't know what I got to do to get some luck on our side. We've, wrecked the last 2 points races and thought we had a great shot to win today, and ended up bad. So just appreciate the effort. Just got to keep sticking with it.
Thanks, Ryan.
Well spoken.
Heartbroken. Wow, JT, that was insane.
No, Jonathan Hassler, that was so not right.
Oh, my voice has gone after that. Didn't expect that one.
Wow.
Let's hear from
Shall we
Jamie
go
Little
down
again.
to Bell, who had engine issues?
Yeah, that was weird.
The win there. What exactly happened? What did you feel?
I have no idea what happened. Some sort of motor issue, and I'm surprised that it made it to the end. So glad that we were able to salvage something out of it, but you don't get race cars like that very often, and whenever you do, you need to take advantage of them. So that's disappointing day.
How about your teammate, Martin Truex Jr., coming to the rescue, trying to help you to finish this race?
Yeah, that was awesome. I think he's probably saved us top 10 out of the day. So Martin's a stand-up guy.
Here's the results then. Austin Cindric victorious with Denny Hamlin second. Brad Keselowski takes third. Tyler Reddick's fourth. Joey Logano fifth. Austin Dillon is sixth. Christopher Bell seventh. Carson Hocevar is eighth, just ahead in ninth. Kyle Larson's 10th. Then Ty Gibbs, Ross Chastain, Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, Will Byron. Todd Gilliland goes in as well. Chase Briscoe, Danny Hemrick, Zane Smith comes in. Ricky Steinhaus, Bubba Wallace, Noah Gregson, Daniel Suarez, Ryan Blaney 24th now. Michael McDowell, Eric Jones, Jonathan Nemechek, Alex Bowman, Ryan Preece takes it in as well with Derek Krause, House of Byrne, Corey DeJour, Cody Wyatt, Martin Truex in 34th, Bush and Berry, the 2 retirements from the 36. Well, JT, that was certainly a surprise. I think that race. What did you make of the Enjoy Illinois 300?
Massive meme tweet going up on my profile in a couple of minutes as well, by the way, in relation to Christopher Bell and his engine issues, so that should be interesting. But to the race, yeah, absolutely incredible race. We had this, it had the normal format of a NASCAR race. A couple of cautions, stage 1, podcast stage 2, stage 3, absolutely delivered. And it was a great race to debut the 8-cam on my setup as well. And it absolutely delivered. What a incredible race. I don't think there's any other words to explain that race other than incredible, and what a finish.
I completely agree. Thanks for your company today, Josh. We will see you next week when we get going again, we'll see him less, actually, because we'll be in Canada, Road America, and then as well another race for NASCAR at Sonoma as well, where we go road course racing, but that will go to USRN. I'll be back in 3 weeks' time. Another little break thanks to Le Mans and everything else, and we'll see you soon. Take care. JB Motorsports, the place for watch-along action. Now we kick off one of the other busy months, Le Mans. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.